Okay, before I get started, let me make sure all my audio points sound good so you guys can actually hear me. It's kind of important, so I want to do that real quick and then we'll get started with the festivities. Okay, that's good. YouTube looks good. How's Twitch looking? Twitch is also looking good. All right, I think we're ready to get started. So, as the name suggests, I actually did save 100,000 sakuradite for the not only Wonderland, well, yeah, not only Wonderland second anniversary banner, but not just that though. I also saved all my free summons. So if you guys watched my video on the second year anniversary updates, they're giving away not one, 10 free summons every day, 200 in total. It's not really every day. You can kind of, that's actually the point. It's just 200 summons. How you choose to work with that is up to you. So if you don't summon, let's say on one day, you can do two the next day. I follow that to its most logical extreme. I didn't summon at all. So I think I have like 11 saved up free summons in addition to 100k Sakuradite, scout tickets, and all kinds of stuff. Basically, if I wanted to, I could probably force out any of the new characters. However, I'm hoping not to do that because we're getting hopefully Colin and the Gurren 68 elements at the end of this month, and I really want that banner. I also want to save up for potentially the Albion and even what's it called? Emperor Lelouch, and I'm sure there's gonna be even more stuff beyond that. Obviously, when we get to Resurrection, the Rosa characters are going to come out in August, so they're probably going to be broken. We're going to get Shin Hyuga and Jean Ro, plus Akito and Layla and Akito to Exile, which means the Vercingetorix and the Gracias. So I want those Nightmare frames. They're probably going to release the High Grail, and I forgot what the Byakuyan's next form is. But there's so much stuff on the horizon that I don't want to go too hard on this banner. The other thing to note is that of all the characters on this banner, or the several ones they offer, I think Nelly's the only one that I think you absolutely should consider going for. Lelouch is a better version of the one we just got that event to Ashford where I forgot what it was called, but like it was a Valentine event, but for the dudes. Forgot what those are. But anyway, it's better than that one. C2 she's a cost increaser, and I guess that's fine. I don't know. She's got really strange effects considering her type. Marion is fine she's like a really powerful attacker, but I have Toto and I have Colin, so I have no need for her as much as I think she's really powerful. And then that leaves Zaku, the baseball thing. And the thing about Zaku and the baseball thing is that his nightmare frame is really good. He's all right. Again, another cost increaser or not cost increaser. He like heals and gives barriers. I don't know. Just not my thing. I'm glad I waited, by the way, until all characters were revealed. That's a really good pro tip, by the way. You should always wait until they reveal all the banners for this type of stuff before you start committing to something. Now, it turned out to be Illusion not only was the best one, but hey, you didn't know that in the beginning, so it's good to wait. So without further ado, let's actually jump into here. I didn't want the sound going because then, well, what's going to happen is I'll get claimed. So there you go. Good morning, Vietnam. That's funny. God, so many banners. All right, one more. That's right, one more login bonus. Okay. We good? All right. So I have 103 Sakuradite, which is a lot. So I'm trying to think how I should start this off because there are so many things we could do here. I have 11 free summons, and then I have all the banners. So I guess we'll go free to expensive. That's fun. We'll build the anticipation. So we'll start with my guaranteed free summon, which is always, perfect. All right, good. Usually your free summon's not good, but sometimes it is, but yes. It's okay. I think a little obnoxious with the butt plug, but I know fans love it for reasons. It's that whole OVA to me is very sus. Okay, now let's go to the free ones you get. So like I said, you get 10 free every day. If you stack it up, you can do them all one time, which is what we're gonna do. So free thing number 1. Already starting off good. Already starting off good. Here we're gonna rank 4 here. Okay. Now, by the way, when it comes to characters that I want on here, I'm looking for Akito and Oz characters for rank 4 wise because I actually need them for the challenges. Everyone else be nice, but I want those. Okay, Anna. Cecile, always. I've already maxed out 1 billion times and have 1 million of the Sutherland errors, but I'll keep taking more of those. Absolutely. Nice. All right. Kento, Lloyd, Suzaku, Sayako, Naomi, Kento, and our free rank 4 is... Yes! When I say I want Akito, I get Akito. And he's a cost increaser. Thank God. Also, I love the art to get everyone in their... even though I think Aino's a little obnoxious, but I still like this one. All right, 1 second. As you guys know, when I get a good summon, I like to... what's the word? Post it in the summoning flex area. So you guys want to keep up what I'm doing? That's where you go. Although this case, I'm putting it in 2 spots, so... You can do multiple uploads. I don't know you could do that. You can upload 2 different things to 2 different channels. That's cool. That's so cool. And we get Asahina. Just kidding. I like Asahina, but he can be an ass sometimes. Okay. So there we go. That was our first round, by the way. We have 10 more to go of this. And we haven't gotten to the good stuff yet. Although everything's relative, I suppose. All right, so Akito is really good. Let's go again. So far, so good. Now just give me Orpheus and Miss X, and I think we're good. And Layla with the drones. Although the other one's fine, too. You know, both work. Man. Okay. Nagisa, excellent. And the Gekka. Botley. Kyo. Botley. Tamaki. Nagisa. Nina. And our rank 4 is... Alderin. Why couldn't you have been Orpheus? All right. I mean, they buffed her, so I'm not like that upset about it, but man. Alderin. All right. Okay. All right. It's fine. It's free. I can't complain. But watch me anyways. That's fine. I mean, could be worse. I really wish though it was I really wish though it was what's the word? Orpheus. Or Miss X. I just need more Oz characters for those challenges. And I got so far I got 1 good thing, so definitely get in there. Okay. You know, 2 back-to-back 4s is pretty good. All right, got everything uploaded. Excellent. Okay. Let's keep going. This is number 3 of my freebies. And I still, even after this, I still have technically another 9 afterwards. But I can't do them right now, though. I gotta wait. All right, no 4s here. Instead of things, there's definitely no 4s. But I will cycle through anyways because there are some 3s that I don't have fully maxed out. So if I see them, that'd be nice. For example, Rio. Valletta and the implants. Okay. I'm just kidding. I don't think they are, but... And... All right. I'll post this in the... in the anniversary chat because people are always curious how you're doing. Okay. So I'll throw that in the scouts. So we've done 3. I've gotten 2 4s so far. Not bad. Not bad at all. This morning, my other account, I got 2 4s and they both sucked. Well, I mean, Jeremiah's not bad, but in this set of the game, he's... I'm just saying, I mean, Valletta's... Whatever. This game did a lot of stuff. That's what I'm trying to say. It kind of looked like it. All right, he instead of things, so probably no rank 4s here. All right. Uribe, Nagisa, Tamaki, Ogi, Senba, Kaguya, Nagisa, Saiko, Bachli, Yukiya. All right, that's fine. I don't think I've maxed them out yet, so I could definitely use more Yukiya. That's good. More Akito characters, please. This Night Frame is also really good. So I'll take that. That's actually not bad. I could use another Yukiya. I don't think I maxed them out. But I also could use another Ryo. So let's get all of them, please. All right. Okay. That's good. At least it's something useful. Yo, are you going to pull for all of them? Oh, you mean the Nunley characters? Are you going to pull for all the Wonderland characters? We'll see what happens. Nunley is the priority. If I get her early on, maybe. We'll see. But Nunley's the only character I really want. Everyone else is just... would be nice, but unnecessary. Okay. Ooh, this is bad. Yep, didn't say the thing. Okay. Minami, Ribbles, Detard, Cecile, Detard again. Minami. Yeah, this one sucks. Tamaki, Minami, and Zhao. Yeah, that was probably the worst one I've gotten so far. Just so many level 1s, man. What were they thinking? What were you thinking? All right. Post it anyways. So, all right. Doing well so far, I guess. All right. Still, I mean, even the worst case scenario, if I don't get any more 4s from this, at least I get lots of lockets. And that's just as important for the rank 4s I'm getting later on. All right. Nina, Senba, Kaguya, Nina, Ogi, Nagisa, Nunnally, Shao again, Saiko, Tamaki. So, yeah, all right. Looks like we're going through a dry spell. That's awesome. So what we're looking at so far. So I've done 1, 2, 3, 4, like 6. Okay. All right. We'll keep going. We'll keep this going because so far, mixed, I guess. Okay. This looked really promising, and then it just turned out to be not. Okay. Ogi, Totoro, Detard, Monica. That's fine. I like her. The plot didn't. Tamaki, Naomi, Toru, Odabe, Nagisa, Ribbles. All right. Decent is like, you gotta understand, I have everyone basically, anyone who's ranked 3 at this point that you can get has been maxed out on my account, except for Ryo and Yukiya. Oh, and I think maybe, what's his face? Klaus. But other than that, though, I mean, everyone's maxed out. So to say it's decent or not is it's relative. It's free 10 characters I can convert into, or extras I can convert into Locket. So that's fine, right? But okay. Oh, we're getting rank 4. Okay. Give me something good. Give me something I don't have. And something good as well. Good and I don't have. All right? I know who it is. It's gonna be an upgrade. That's been pretty cool. The anticipation is interesting. Who's it gonna be? All right, Minami. No, Lelouch. He's pretty good. The art's great too. All right. No. No. What's it gonna be? Okay, like Claudio. Okay. Wow, what is it? Is it this one? There we go. Okay. I don't know how I feel about this. She's a good character. A little late though, but all right. I kind of would have preferred. Well, I guess it's fine. How do you know about Geass? You're just saying things. How did you learn? Ugh, whatever. They ruined her character. I'm not gonna talk about it. Anyways, she's pretty solid. So okay, not bad, not bad. Definitely not bad. I could definitely use her. Am I gonna upgrade her though? I don't know. We'll see. We shall see. So I've gone now 3 4s from 8 summons. Not bad. Okay. Here we go. Number 3. Or last 3 of the freeze. Here we go. Alright, he didn't say the thing, but we'll go through anyways. Toru, Kento, Kaguya, Nina, Bartley, Nina again, Millie, Jerry, Clovis. I don't get him much anymore. All right. Okay, gonna post that in here in the free scouts. Give me a second. It's good to keep a record of how this went. All right, 2 more to go, and then we get to the next stuff, which is the Nully banner, the Nully Luge banner, and we'll see from there what happens. All right, good chance there's no 4s, but I'll play it out anyways. Ugh, this D-tard is so bad. Naomi, Minami, Otterbe, Lazy Witch C2, Millie, Toru, Kento, Naomi. All right. I'm hoping to get 1 multi. Even if it's a bad... No, you know what? Give me a solid rank 4 over a multi any day of the week. Or over multi bad rank 4s any day of the week. So far only 3 4s out of 11 summons. There's a lot out of 10 summons. So here's our last one. Hopefully we end on a good note. You know, an extra 4 would be great. Whatever that 4 may be, we shall see. Already not starting off good because I see Silver. Yeah, he didn't say the thing. Okay. Ogi. Valletta again. Ogi. Otterbe. Mills. Millie again. Okay, that's fine. Back-to-back Mills. Kento. Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh! Mills. Ogi. Or in any card game, actually. And why it refers Yu-Gi-Oh! That's the one I play most often. That's why. Okay, so not the worst, not the best. You know, 3 4s is better than no 4s. I guess statistically that makes sense. But, and I'll say 2 of the 3 are really good characters. So these were not crap 4s. They didn't spam me with Valletta, Chigusa, or that bad Schneisel. So that's pretty good. Someone asked me a question I just want to answer real quick, which is, what are your thoughts on the capture opening music running in my head? Also the song, like Linkin Park singer, RBS Chester. The song is great. It's overexposed, though. That's the problem with it. I think the song is fine, but every single promo video has it running, and no pun intended. And I think, you know, if you overexpose something, it loses its impact. So while I think the song is great, you got to understand that you can't just keep playing it every time, because then it's not going to be as good as it was originally. So that's the problem with the song. They're also overly relying on it for promoting this stuff. And the intro as well. People love the intro. Fine. Whatever. I don't. I think if you get rid of the song, it's not that great. But that's just me, though. Okay. Now we're done with that question. Let's get to the next thing, which is not going to be this. Let's just do one scout banner just for fun. And then we'll get to the rank 4. I just want to have a little more... I don't know. One more little thing before we get started. I want to maybe improve my odds a little bit. That's not how this works, I know. Okay, Senba, Jerry. Again, I got so much Jerry today. More Seal, excellent. Nina, Tamaki, Charles, Jerry again. Wow, lots of Jerry today. The wrong Jerry, though. I mean, I got plenty of him. Ogie and Ribbles. Okay. Cool. That's 12 rounds of 10, so 120. Okay, now that we're done with that, let's get to the best banner of these. By the way, this banner here, I talked about on my... Excuse me. My Lost Zero arc stuff. And I'm telling you guys, skip this banner. It's so bad. What a downgrade from the other Knights of the Round banner. Like, none of these characters are none are meta relevant. Anya is terrible. Monica is decent. Gino's only good for airships, and Leela cloaks. I can't believe we went from the Knights of the Round banner that was amazingly overpowered to this crap. Anyways, let's get started with this. All right, first round. Let's see what we can do here. Oh, it's a Lelouch. All right. I mean, okay. It may not be Lelouch, but if it was one of the characters, it'd be Lelouch because he's defensive. Not only is he an Annihilator. All right, Sahina. I should be clear. We don't know what it is. You get, like, fooled all the time. But I'm just saying it would be, though. All right, not it. Excellent. Oh, thank you. Finally, Rio was looking for him. Excellent. Welcome, buddy. I needed more of you. I'm trying to max you out for those stupid Akito challenges. Okay, you can stop now. All right, Clovis, and our rank 4 is... It's Lelouch. Okay. I mean, let's face it, this was most likely the case, but I didn't want to jinx it. Here's the Niaoguin. I don't know how I feel about this stupid thing, but it's pretty powerful. I'll give it that. Okay, not bad. Definitely not bad. That's the kind of luck that I need. But again, I still need to get, what's the word? I want to get the Nunnally. I want to break the bank, obviously, but I like to get her. If I somehow got Nunnally in the next pool, which is not going to happen, but if I did, then maybe I'll go 1 for C2 just to have all 3 of them, and then I'll leave it at that. I definitely won't pull for extra upgrades. That's for sure. Okay, so he didn't say the thing, so probably nothing, but I'll play it out anyways. All right, more Annas, that's fine. I like more Klauses, though, so I can upgrade him. But it is what it is. Kjol, Lloyd, Tamaki, Bartley, Morio, excellent. Almost fully maxed him out, which is great. Ogie, and that's that. All right, that's my second attempt on the banner. Not the best. Let's keep going. Not only we great here. I don't want more Lelouches, please. Wouldn't mind a multi-4 with Lelouch, so I mean Nunnally and something else, but that's not how this works. Okay, Nunnally, Lelouch, Long Lelouch, I guess. Tamaki. Ugh, Toto, man. He's not bad now, but it could be better. Guilford. All right. Rakshata Chawla. Lloyd. Again, back-to-back. Kind of funny. Kento. Nina. And okay. That's 3 rounds. And so far, no Nunnally. All right, let's keep going. I don't know how far I'll take this, but we'll see. Again, I really want to get that Gurren too, so just gotta. I don't have a global stunner. That's kind of why. Oh shit! That's I want a global stunner. That's why I really want Nunnally compared to. I don't have one. I don't have any global stunner. I don't know why I said compared to. I just don't have one. A lot of Jerry's today. Come on, please, Nunnally. Sorry, my obnoxious voice. Yes, excellent. I told you guys something about this game, and I think it's 100% true. If you're going to get the characters from the banner, you're going to get them in the first 10 to 80 summons. And if you're not getting them, you're not going to get it after 200 unless you have the pity for them. In my experience, anyways. If you watch my streams, you'll find that when I get the characters, it's within the first couple rounds. If I don't get them, it's never going to... If I don't get them during that time, it's never going to happen. Just look at the Halloween banner for proof. So awesome. This thing is so broken, too. Well said. Oh, cool. I maxed him out, but hey, it's nice to get him anyways for like the dupes. Just to add on to what I was saying, remember when I couldn't get C2, the defensive one? I did 100 rounds and didn't get her. If I was meant to get C2, I would have gotten her in like the first couple. 100 and still nothing. Just for more proof of that theory I have. Wow, I must max. I think I maxed out Rio now. Thank goodness. Okay, and Uribe, excellent, great character. Again, maxed him out, but he's really important. Uribe is one of those characters where his unique suicide ability is actually super relevant to kicking out bosses. So he's really good. And I think that's probably it. Okay. All right, we're done with this banner. That's it. I'm not going any further on it. Didn't have to put too much in either, which, let me be clear, I am super happy about. Oh, that's terrible. I got it midway. Damn it, Windows. Okay. There we go. Gonna put this in a summon flex. So I got both characters in about 40 spins. That's pretty good. So now that I have both of them, I will now take my hand and try C2 because I didn't spend much. We're looking at, I spent what, 9, 10K? I mean, 120. It's really not much. Okay. So now I'll try the C2 banner. Maybe a couple spins from here. We'll see. For Bismarck, I did 60 pulls and got him the next banner in the first multi. So there you go, right? That's just how this crap works every time. Okay, I'll try to get C2. Again, I'm not the biggest fan of her character and stats, but I recognize that for completion's sake purposes, I like to grab her and also have her in combination with the rest of the Nunnally and Wonderland factions. So we'll do a couple spins here. And like I said, I didn't have to spend too much either. So I'm very happy how this turned out. There's no complaints at all. I think she's a assault pilot, right? So she wouldn't be here anyways. We can skip right through this because she's an assault. And I know. Wait, she's an assault, right? Let me make sure I confirm that. And I just covered her recently. Yeah, she's assault. Okay, so if we don't see that anywhere, there's no point even continuing with the summon. Okay. Didn't say the thing, but I'll go through anyways. Maybe we'll get a random upgrade. It happens every now and then. Not it. Okay. Rivals, Clovis, Shirley, Cecile, Naomi, Tamaki, Nanalie, Ogie. All right, that was kind of bad. How are we doing? We're doing okay. I can go a little further on this. I do like her increase your cost by like 20 something on startup. That's pretty good. We'll go through it, but I don't think we're getting anything in this one either. Charles, Minami, Schnitzel, Shoga, or Asahina, Kaguya. I don't know why. More Yukiya, excellent. Okay, that was the only one I cared about. Nothing there. Okay. Maybe we'll do 2 more on this banner. I think that's pretty good. You know, I don't get her in the first 50 attempts. I'm probably not getting her at all. An attempt was made. Pretty much, yeah. That's all that was. There's a couple night pieces. That's why I'm checking it. Okay. Kento, Botley, Nanalie, Shao, Clovis, Lloyd, Clovis again, Nina, Rivals. All right. This is the last one. I'm not going to go any further than this. The rest of this is going for the Gurren, or when we're ever getting, which is hopefully end of this month. But if it's not, I'll just keep waiting. All right. So this is my last attempt to get C2. Took me 40 on their one. Maybe it'll take me 50. And if not, that's okay too. Again, I'm be a nice little added bonus. Yeah, we're not getting her. Okay. Well, whatever. 50 summons is 50 summons. Got more Rio, though. All right, let's recap everything that has happened so far, because a lot just did. Let's go to the enhanced section real quick, because there's a lot of work we have to do now. Summoning is hard work. Here's the coloring mechanic, by the way, if you guys are curious to see how it looks. I know I kind of showcased in the video, but just in case you're wondering. Let's see. If I went to the Gwaine, for example, here it is, right? I can change the colors, so I can make it look like the one from that event, make it purple and stuff. I gotta be honest, I'm not a huge fan of that mechanic. I think it's really strange how they limit the amount of times you can do painting. I don't know why they do that. It ruins the fun of the whole thing. But that's the choice they made. Okay. So let's go through my rank 3s, and I believe the ones I have to upgrade are, well, we'll just start with that. Okay. Unless you don't understand the question because of the spoiler everyone has not heard yet. Dude, I covered in my channel. I know all the spoilers. What I think about them? They're interesting. Potentially really good. Although one of them I was not happy about, which I'll release a video this week on my other channel. I'm not going to spoil it here for those who don't know. I think there's a lot of potential with this, but we'll see how it's executed. Execution is more important than just theory and stuff. It has to. We'll see how it goes down. In theory, it could be good. I will say that. All right, so we got Lelouch, Nunnally, Akito, and Cornelia. Okay. Of the characters here, the one I'm going to be using the most is going to be Nunnally and Akito. So they're my top priority when it comes to upgrading. Cornelia, I don't know. Akito is super important for, well, the challenge mission. So that's his role. Okay, let's go to the rank 3s real quick. I have to upgrade the W0 members. Let me go to the level and see what I can do here. So I can't do anything with him. But I should be able to finish off Ryo at this point. I mean, look at me. Lockets I have. It's crazy. You seem really excited there. Okay. Okay, Ryo is done. Excellent. Good. Okay, moving on to Yukiya. I can't finish him off yet. That's annoying. Oh yeah, switch his outfit. I forgot I did that. He didn't though. Okay. And was there anyone else I can? Oh yeah, I know. Oh, she's done too. Excellent. I didn't realize I finished her off as well. Good. They're almost all done now. This is fantastic. And I'm pretty sure Anna should be finished too. I don't see her down here, so I'm going to assume I should probably just do this instead. Let's just sort by the W0. So EU, W0, Wyvern, all that stuff. Yeah, she's finished. They're not yet. And this guy, I can't summon this bastard. Okay, that's good. All right, so now what we'll do, let me sell all the extra lockets. This is going to be absolutely insane. I don't know how much I'm going to get out of this, but I imagine it's going to be a insane amount, a lofty sum. Look at this. Look how many lockets. Let's see how many I'm going to get out of this. 10,365 stone. That's disgusting. Look at that. 432, even more. Damn. That's a lot. Oh my god. That's a lot. Okay. $144. Yikes. So, well, that makes sense. How many summons did I do? I did 110 just from the free stuff. I did one scout, 120. I did 30 from the first one, I believe. Yeah, about 180. That's right. Roughly 180. So, yeah, that makes sense. Still, though, that's crazy good. So Nolly's going to be the first character I upgrade, obviously, because she is broken. And I did all this for her anyways. 380, man. 380. Okay. $380. And I saved from last time, too, because I knew. One more time. And I'll finish her off. That's good. Didn't cost much anyways. We give Nunnally all the head pass. She's a good girl. You know what's funny with Nunnally? You guys want to see something really hilarious about this game? I don't think it was their intention, but this is really funny. Someone brought this up in the server. So let me do something really quick to show you this, okay? So if you go to the costumes, because I don't normally do this, because I don't care to dress up Nunnally. But let's pick a costume, right, for Nunnally. We keep scrolling a little bit. Scroll further. Come on, it's buried under here. This is the funniest thing. Come on, here we go. Right, let's pick this one, right? So I'm gonna buy this. Okay. Now let's go back to the enhanced menu. Then let's go to costumes. Now let's go to Nunnally. If you pick, here you go. If you pick this Nunnally here, give her this costume, you make her blind again. It's so mean. You cripple her. It's the weirdest thing. Her eyes should be open at least. But if you can theoretically make Nunnally go from fully healed to crippled by changing her costume. I don't think I thought this through. It's one of the funniest things. And I credit to whoever, I think it was Gio who pointed this out in the Discord server, but this is the funniest thing. You literally just turned her back into a cripple. It's terrible. But it's a little fun Easter egg you can do in the game. Again, it was oversight from the creators. I doubt they thought this even remotely through, but we noticed it. So there you go. Her eyes should have been open. I just find that to be really mean. Anyways, back to leveling up Nunnally. I have the bottle, so I can just do this. Get her to level 5. Or trust 5, so I don't have to bother doing that stuff. Oh, I won't. I'm not changing her. I'm just saying I think it's funny they made that a thing. It's really cruel. Like, why would you do that? I love this item they added. It just makes this go so much faster. Let the sound stop for a second there. That was weird. Okay, so I'll start upgrading her best I can, I guess. I'll even show off her abilities if you're curious, because there's the very hard missions, which I couldn't complete. I think I can do it now, though, with her. Man, she's really passionate today. Okay. It's better than Marion. I joked in my Discord server, but I'm legit serious. On my other account, when I got Marion, every time I limit braked her, I thought she was having an orgasm because her voice was just so obnoxious. It was not obnoxious, but it was so sexual. Like, I get you're happy I did this for you, but like, why are you sounding like this? It's so weirdly perverted to have her make those noises when you're upgrading her. Most characters don't do that, but well, Marion is a special kind of person, I guess. As people joked, that's why Charles married her, because those sounds must have been really tempting. I don't know. Okay, so not bad actually. I figured it might be worse, but we got through the first almost 3 levels. I haven't had to do a mission yet. Very good. Really good. Okay, so now I have to go and just do some stuff here. When Harry met Sally. That's funny. Oh, hold on. One more thing. Let me just go sign in. I don't want to miss my boost. Excuse me. I might have to request for items, so I'll go do that. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. This music is... Ugh. What do you think I've heard Nightmare Frame? It's fine. It's a little goofy, but it's based on the Nightmare of Nunnally concept, where you turn into nightmare frames. Just so you guys know, before Attack on Titan, you had Nunnally and Nightmare of Nunnally, which was basically her turning into a nightmare frame, which was a cool concept, I guess. I've never read the manga, or haven't got... That's not true. I've read part of it. I've never gone through the whole thing. It's one of my goals to do it because I heard it has like ramifications for the future, and it looks like Lost Story is going to cover it anyways. Overall, I think it's a fine nightmare frame. It ain't my favorite, but it looks good enough. I think it's a little overexposed, but oh no, I think it's a fine nightmare frame. Okay, so let me go and just grab all the awakened characters, or characters yet to be awakened. Is the one. Did I say awaken? I meant trust. All right, Lelouch, Korn, and Akito. And Rio's not even finished yet. Oh, that's another thing too. Might as well put the characters that haven't leveled up yet. Go to level. Let me grab... I'll put Nelly in there just for fun. There's no need to, of course, but again, just for fun. Wait a minute. Something's off here. Oh, I see. It's... Yeah, well, let's say, shouldn't... I gotta keep... Let me make this go a little faster. And I guess I'll just... It's a W0 unit. I'm not sure why I'm like messing around here. I want them on here too, so I can just get them leveled up faster. Okay. Yeah, you should be on there, and you should be on there. Okay. So cool to get Akito. It's the one I wanted too, because the cost for the Akito missions are such... Like, there's no way to generate costs, so you absolutely need to have that. Okay, and I'll do this one too, because it never hurts to have more items. 76,000 is crazy. You know, I barely spent any of my resources, and I got what I wanted. That's pretty cool. I'll use my 5 things. Why not? Calm down, God. You don't even do a good job trying to like help Yuffie anyways. It's your damn fault all this crap happened. Or not your damn fault, but you don't do much to fix the problem. I'm working on a video that I was supposed to release like in April about the Saz massacre. I think people's takes are a little misguided. You know, there are problems with the whole thing. But what's funny about it is that every time I'm close to finishing the video, more things pop into my head. And so I don't end up finishing it. I keep redrafting the script because there's so many things I hadn't thought of that keep coming up. So it's one of those where I got to really make sure I got everything I wanted to say, at least close enough. It's actually crazy to me how there's a lot to say about it. This thing's range is just broken AF. I mean, look at this thing. What were they thinking? And also what's good with Nightmare Frame 2 is it boosts Nelly to level 5. So any Nelly I have previous, I can use with this this Nightmare Frame. There aren't too many good Nelly pilots in the game, but just conceptually, it's good to have something that boosts level 5. Could they get it to Shirley, please? Or Millie or other characters? That'd be great. But better than nothing, I guess. Oh yeah, I meant to read this. By the way, again, I've been really busy. Yeah, there's a lot of things about that too. I'm not a big fan of the way that Cornelia treated Yuffie. But I think she did a terrible job trying to clear her name. I mean, she takes the strangest approach when there was like an easier one to do, which is why I don't particularly like it. I mean, for example, she didn't have to give her claim to the throne to look into Yuffie and clear her name. Why would she have to do that exactly? She's the viceroy of Area 11. She could just do whatever the hell she wants. How does clearing her name even like relate to clearing Yuffie? I mean, not clearing her name, giving her title to the throne, her right to the throne. How does that anything to do with clearing Yuffie's name? It shows her resolve, I guess, but what does that have to do with anything? She could have done the investigation with her friends, like not your friends, but with Guilford and Schneisel, and it's bizarre to me because I don't know what the thought was there in doing that. I know why the writers did it, because they wanted to get her out of the story so she wouldn't be the main antagonist, which I understand, but you have to make it make sense, and having her just be gone to do a private investigation into clearing Yuffie's name isn't necessary. And also, the route she took doesn't even make any sense to clearing Yuffie's name, because that's not what I would do to clear it, considering there were actual things I could have gone into that they don't do for some reason. Is this the only Nightmare Friend that has a non-rounded number for its stats? I never realized that. It's not 40, 50, whatever. It's like 38. Or, I'm sorry, there's an 8 at the end. That's really weird. But the point is, I think with Yuffie or clearing Yuffie's name, Cornelia's efforts were pretty crappy. And they were just designed to get her out of the story rather than make actual sense. Which is a shame, because it could have been a really good plot point. Yeah, they probably are. I wouldn't be surprised. I don't know what the reference is to, though, but... Oh, that's so good. You don't have to fully upgrade it to 9 to get all the stuff. The old Gwaine made you do that, so that's nice. Geass. Okay, so we're good there. I can't finish it off anyhow, and I don't need to. So those are both done. Good. And I think that's all the new stuff that I need to upgrade anyways. Yeah, I got 2 Shinkiros. I keep forgetting that sometimes. Yeah, my pull of Nightmare Frames is absolutely absurd, to say the least. Okay, and can I go further with Nelly, or am I... Okay, well, that kind of blows. I can at least upgrade Akito a little bit here. Why was he surprised? He's like, dude had fishbowl eyes over there. Yeah, there. What the hell? I know Akito isn't fully friendly to everyone yet, but still, it's just the dude's shocked I'm upgrading him. Dude, why would you be shocked for? You like whatever. Skill issue, I don't know. And okay, that's cool. I'll leave these two alone for now. There's no rush to upgrade them. It's either that or I would say it's probably going to be Sayako, Ninja Sayako, and Colin. Would I like a new Bradley unit? Absolutely. Should there be a new Bradley unit? Yes. Because if you guys are not aware, Bradley has a subordinate, well, several. One's named Marika. Marika has better stats than him in this game and abilities. So they have to make a new Bradley to compensate for that. They didn't buff him in the recent they didn't buff him in the recent second anniversary update, so that kind of blows. And he can't use the long range weapon of his own nightmare frame because his stats for long range are not good. They're bad, essentially. That was a dumb way to say that, but you know what I mean. So they have to make a new Bradley that can utilize both weapons. If I'm not mistaken, I think he's the only member of the Knights of the Round that can't use both weapons of his nightmare frame because there is a melee and a range version for Anya, if you want to call it the melee, but it exists. Gino can use both. They have different ones for the range and the short and the long range. And then with Bismarck, there are no extra weapons. There's no extra weapons for the Palamedes or the Club. Those didn't get buffed either. Thanks a lot, guys. And then when you have the last one is the Florence, which has two different weapons, and there's different Monicas that can utilize them. So of all the characters that got an extra weapon for the Nightmare frame, Bradley is the only character that can utilize it. So they have to compensate by giving him a pilot that can utilize it. I don't know what the problem is. Bradley is not my favorite character. In fact, I hate him a lot. Arguably, I hate him the most. But he should still have a decent Annihilator pilot or an Annihilator form that's rank 4. I know he's not popular, but that's not relevant here. Why is it still so by rarity? God, it's so annoying. So they have to make a rank 4 version of him. Will they do that? No. They're going to make instead Sayako and Colin, which makes sense. I would also prefer maybe Leonard and Colin, since Leonard saves Marika, but does anyone know who Leonard is? Probably not, so he won't do well summoning-wise. But if he's part of the Colin banner, maybe people would just get him anyways because they want Colin. We'll see. But if I was a betting man, I'd probably say Colin and Sayako. All right. That took longer than it should have because this game is really annoying. Wow. That usually doesn't happen to me, but okay. I'm gonna level up not only to 100, so I don't have to worry about any of that nonsense. So let me get rid of that, and let's get rid of Rarouche. Where is he? Where is Rarouche? Where are you, buddy? I guess I could have done, well, whatever. What's done is done. And let me just try to see if I can be smart here and just sort by the faction. If I can remember, what was the bridesmaid? Was this it? No, that's the white day. Ugh, that banner sucks. I know people don't agree, but I think it sucked. Where's the... Yeah, this one. Get her out of there. Okay. And get her out of there. And then we'll just reset the sub-factions. So I'll put Akito. I guess I didn't actually have to do that. Oh, well. And since it doesn't matter anyways, I guess I'll put Nully there too. But again, no need. I will be getting her to 99. In fact, what I'll do maybe is I'll go a couple rounds here, I suppose. I think we should. Sorry, I got addressing. I think we should wait until everyone who wanted to join did before accepting multiple accounts. Okay. Yeah, they could have done a summer one for Bradley in that banner I mentioned earlier, and that would have solved this problem. I mean, I don't think they're going to. They kept buffing the original one. That's why I'm very skeptical. And also, that's that Bismarck that you get in that. Well, that Bismarck is the same one that fights Zaku. So I guess they could do it, but it'd be really weird. I hope so. See, all they had to do is let me just skip through this real quick, and I'll show you all they had to do. No, I hit that button. That was stupid. Come on. I mean, I get excellent anyways. Might as well utilize it. In fact, let me just go rank. Let me add something here. I never use these, but why not? Okay. I'll do like I'll get to 300 and I'll stop. Cool. I just want to show you guys one quick thing after this to explain my problem with Knights of the Round as a whole and how they handled it, which was not good. I could just do the first two, but you know, I'm kind of lazy. This is still technically faster, even if I'm not doing anything for the last one. I'm just burning one off for no reason. Yeah. There's at least one more that I know of. One more that I know of, and I wanted to let people know about it on YouTube. But before doing that, I wanted to give priority to everyone in the Discord. So that's the thing. Dual accounts is like, I don't know. I get it, but it's a little unfair. I feel a little. All right, I'm bored now. This thing is boring. This train mode is so obnoxious. Why can't you just tell it to just simulate like 50 tickets and move on? No, you have to play this dumb game every time. All right, so what I was saying earlier, this banner here, this one was a complete failure because all they had to do, whoopsies. Yeah, why is it showing this? What the hell? No, I want to go to. Oh, here we go. Okay. So this banner gives you these 4 characters, right? Why couldn't they give us a rank 3 Bismarck, a rank 3 Bradley, and a rank 3 Knotted? And a rank 3 Dorothea? Why not? As characters as part of this banner. And then if you do that, you don't have to do this, where if I go to the characters, again, they removed it from this section, which is so dumb. But if I go to those characters, let's go down the line here. So let's go to Bismarck, right? So I can find. I just saw him when he disappeared. 1 second. I thought Okay, here we go. So you go to Bismarck, and he has this costume. Why couldn't it just been the rank 3 character? This is what that's what it should have done for Bismarck. Then you go back to Dorothea, again, this could have been a pilot for her. And the same with Knotted as well. So let's go back to Knotted. These all could have been pilots for that banner. And then one more is Bradley. Again, this could have been a pilot. Instead, what they did was they made them costumes, which is bullshit. Also, why is he wearing a Batman necklace? Whatever. I guess he's into that. The guy also likes bling too, apparently. But you had potential to make these 4 characters, or if you really wanted to, just these 2 rank 3s. And they didn't do that. Instead, they chose to give us 4 characters. One who's not even Night Around member, and that's Leela, Maelstrom, whatever. Like they gave us that character too, but why would you do that? Just add more rank 3s. The only rank 3 you get in that banner is the free Suzaku. And no offense, he's really good, but it's not good enough. That's the problem. That Suzaku is great. He's right here. Once you can find him. Yeah, this Suzaku is excellent. I rarely use him, but he's great. He's a cost increaser. He's like a weaker version of the first Suzaku we got. Yeah, he's a weaker version, but similar stats and abilities. So he's fantastic. But the problem, again, is that why couldn't you given us all of them as rank 3s? By the way, I somehow forgot about Alderaan. But for some reason, I don't even see her. Where's Alderaan? The whole time, I forgot she was... Wait a minute. Where's Alderaan? Alderaan? There she is. I was like, did I get Alderaan? I just realized, whoops, I forgot about her. Again, not my favorite pilot, but I shouldn't have... Sorry about that. I totally skipped you. That was totally not on purpose. Triple wink. It would make sense because Knights Around came with 7 units. Exactly. That first banner had so much value to it. And these banners don't. Because, as I said, the characters are not even irrelevant. When that banner came out, the Knights Around, every character was on some level useful. If you didn't have Cornelia, Bismarck was the next best attacker. If you didn't have Suzaku, Gino was the best cost increaser. You don't have a good range attacker, Anya was your range attacker. And she got rid of cloaking, which is super important. And if you needed some budget melee attackers, you had Knotted and you had Monica. Both fantastic pilots. And Dorothea is there for certain niche situations. But they were all really good. What do you get in this case? Anti-air pilot. Great. We totally... I mean, it's good, but not that important. A cloaker, a character with no attack and no attack power, and a weaker version of Cornelia for Britannia pilots. I mean, that was the best you had. They really fumbled on that one. There were so many other things they could have done, and they chose that. They should have given us like 7 pilots and just do a reverse. Make all the 4s that were on that banner 3s and make all the 3s 4s or something. Or do some nice mix-up combination. Instead, they did nothing because that's what they always do. That's why that whole thing irritates me to no end, because there was no need to do that. It was mishandled. And so there you go. That's my rant about the Knights of the Round summer event. One of the worst banners in the game, which is ironic because the first one was like still one of the best in the game. They went from the best to the worst. That's sad, but true. Very true. And what's the challenges for this week? Sorry, I just screamed really loudly in the microphone. What are we doing with the challenge? I didn't even check. I was so preoccupied with everything else, I forgot about that. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to have this... I'll sim this. Although I heard it actually wasn't too difficult. I don't have time to do it. Also, what am I doing it for exactly? But for here, I'm going to try very hard later today and see if I can beat it. We'll see. I failed last time, but I have Nully now, so I think I have a chance. And then for the challenges, because I forgot about those, let's see what it is. This no, that's character. That's the wrong button. Please no. Okay. If I hit it twice, I'm going to just close the window. Okay. What is this week? What is it? Is this Britannia? Black Knights? What's the team? W0? No, because Colin. Oh, Japanese. I think it's Japanese. Or no, it's not Japanese. What is it? What on earth is the? Let's see what the challenge is. We just turn that off, and then turn off the sub faction limiter. So what is it? Black Knights? I guess it's Black Knights. For some reason, they put the W0 members in the Black Knights. I don't know why. I never considered them part of that faction, but I suppose if you had to simplify things, you could put them there. Also, here's Dalton, but where's the MC? I think he was up there. Okay. So it's a Black Knight faction. Okie doke. That's fine by me. Let's put the team together real quick to handle this. I guess we'll do Colin. I'll give her... We're going to use Nightmare Frame, by the way. I definitely want to test it out. I'll give her... Where's the... Yeah, give her that. Okay. MC, because he's great. I'm so glad I learned about that ability to change Nightmare Frame weapons on the fly. I can't believe I didn't know how to do that for seemingly forever. That was such a useful thing to know, and I'm still feeling an idiot. I didn't realize you could do that after all these years. But at least I know now. And then I'll put in blah, blah, blah. I guess Toto, if I can find him. Okay, first of all, let's be clear. We're only doing 3s and 4s. Everyone else can just GTFO. If Pizza C2 was stronger, I'd put her in, but she's not there yet. Same with Akito. Although I could put him to 60 just to try him out. You know what? That's not a bad idea. I'll go do that real quick. It took me 2 weeks to change them. Well, it's just they don't tell you. That's the problem with this game. It tells you everything that's pointless in this. Like the tutorials don't tell you can do this. You have to literally figure this out for yourself. And I don't understand why you wouldn't mention, hey, did you know you can switch weapons in that menu? I did not know that. Thank you for telling me. That would save me a lot of time. Instead, you tell me stuff that I don't care about. Thank you so kindly. By the way, what does Akito even do? I don't even remember. Well, we'll figure it out. I don't know what he does. Okay, and then back to here. So I'm going to give... I think it works with Lelouch too, right? So I could... I don't have any good melee Lelouches, unfortunately. I got one now, but I'm never going to use it with him. So I'll give it to C2, and I'll give her the weapon, which is... Oh, yeah. Very excited about using this. And then I'll give the other C2 her Nightmare Frame, which is the pink Akatsuki. So where is that? I just saw it. It's a great Nightmare Frame. Low cost and high damage. You can't really ask for more than that, to be honest. Also deals fixed damage. Where the hell is it? I was just looking at it. There it is. Then we're going to need Toto, because I always want Toto on my teams. Probably Asahina actually first. I need cost increasing, so I'll give him... Yep, the melee. Excuse me. Then Toto. The good one. Give him the Zangetsu. Flip. There it is. We have no ranged characters, so let's add some to the team. Probably Lelouch. First year is never a bad call. He's got high attack power and damages everyone passively. Never hurts. I don't know why I just did that. That was dumb. And I'll give him this. And then just for the lulz, I will give Halloween Lelouch Nully's Nightmare Frame. Just to see how it works. The Mark Atlas. Cool. And before we do anything else, let's just level them up real quick. Again, didn't know this was a thing either, but you can click on the pilot and you can level them up like this, which is really cool. I'm just going to get them to 60. So what does he? Stats are pretty good for just base level. They're not bad. So what does he do? Let's see. Are these activations? Oh, I certainly hope they're not skill activations. Well, we're gonna find out. If they're skill activations, I'm not gonna be able to utilize them at all. You know, let me just check real quick. Give me like 2 seconds here. I just want to check what he does. Oh, look at that. Cypher's in the house. Thanks for coming in. Took one realize. It took me 1 year to realize that in global. I didn't even know it was a thing. Period. Wait, is it a year yet? I mean, it's almost right. How's the goat today? I'm all right. I got rid of my beard though, so you know. Okay. Let's take a look at the. Let's take a look at Akito real quick. Or real long. I don't know. What is he rating? Is he S plus? He's SS. Damn, he's good. I didn't even know. What does he do? Each time a Nightmare Frame skill is activated, your cost increased by 3 for each deployed Wyvern Squad Nightmare Frame. Increase the attack power and defense of Wyvern Squad by 14% for 14 seconds. Increase your maximum health by 47.5% during battle. Increase additional 47.5% of Laylas on the team. Reduces deployment costs of Self and Layla by 8. So basically, you have to use your Nightmare Frame skill to gain cost. Well, unfortunately, that means we're not using them because that's not going to happen. He's not strong enough for that to work. So that kind of sucks. So instead, I'll just put Colin in there, she's great. She's like Cornelia, but a little worse. Not much worse, but a little worse. Let me give her the new one just came out. Where's that Nightmare Frame? I use it all the time with her. Not the Gurren. Yeah, this one. Okay, look at that. Using some old stuff here. Going a little old school. All right, this could be a disaster. I haven't even looked at the map yet. What is it? Oh, this might actually work fine. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Colin's like, Kage, what the hell is wrong with you? Okay, so I'll put. All right, ladies, you can have it. That's so cool. Look at that. Hold on. The two C2s working together. That's cool. They're not stunning, are they? They're not stunning, right? Oh, hold on. What's... Damn. That was explosive. I want to see the skill, actually. I'll turn all these off to see what it does. Kaboom! All right, let's go. Get over here. It's very similar to the Wayne, but yeah, it's very similar actually. But the blasting is a rainbow or something. Yeah, it's like a rainbow blast. Taste the rainbow. Okay, I'll turn it back off now. I don't want that going. I just wanted to see what it looked like. Okay, cool. And let's heal them up. Cool. Let's. Oh my god! Look at that range. Holy. Jeez, look at the range of this thing. Okay. Ult attacks 3 enemies at once. What the hell? That's so dumb. I can imagine how powerful the Gura and Sata Elmas is going to be. Man, the Mark Alistair, look at this thing. It's just crazy. I almost feel bad, to be honest. Ada. You guys did good, but we got to put some professionals in here now to handle this problem. That's such crazy range. That should kill him instantly. What the hell? There we go. Okay. There we go. I took care of that problem. Colin, thank you. The destruction on display here is just insane. There you go, just like that. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. That was, damn. Yeah, the Gwen kind of looks silly, I'm not going to lie. But, I mean, you can't argue with the results, though. That was pretty broken. That was pretty broken. I could use Akito in something, like what? I feel like it's designed to go with his nightmare frame. Oh, sorry. Go with his nightmare frame, so I couldn't really utilize him that well. Let's take a look at the map before I commit to this team. Oh, Lido and Schnee, how appropriate. Yeah, it should be fine. I don't see any problems with this team. I don't get any RSC2 that I can use either, so I'm kind of stuck with her. Not that that's a bad thing. I just don't have anyone else. Are there any airships in this mission? No. So maybe instead of this Lelouch, I'll just put a healer in there. Where is... Yeah, she's fine. It also reduces Colin's cost, so a lot of benefits from that. And I'll give her... And that's fine. A little overkill, but it's fine. Okay. Hold on. That sounds so annoying. Yeah, we'll put total here. That's fine. Okay. I wouldn't attack total, but that's a bad idea. You're just asking for it. And don't worry, you'll get it too. Perfect. Don't get Lucian here. So let's look at the sneak attacks. You can use the new MC. He reduces her cost, or whichever gender you choose reduces the cost. Oh, not this shit. Are you serious? Oh, I see. It's one of these crap. All right. So Sneeze can be a little piece of shit. Okay. It's gonna be one of the. So that's how it is. Okay. Let me think about this then. So if Snee's gonna be like that, then we have to put another cloaker in the game or in the mission. That's so obnoxious. Of course, it's that Schnee. He snipes everyone. In case you're like out of the loop, Schnee will actually. What's the word? He'll snipe anyone who's not cloaked that's deployed. So I have to have D-Tard in here as well to keep everyone cloaked. Wow. Okay. Didn't expect to brush off D-Tard, but that's how it goes. We'll do the map real quick, see what will be the best range. Lelouch can cover basically all of this, so... Oh, you know what? Wait, go back to it again. I'm going to put two people here. It's going to be basically this. So D-Tard can cover this. Lelouch can cover this. So instead of this, I'll give him this nightmare frame. No, where is it? Yeah, this one. Cool. And then because keeping her on the battlefield is dangerous, I'll have to put Colin instead in there. Okay. Let's try this again. I haven't seen it. I heard mixed reviews about it. Just so you know, I'm very attached to the Caesar trilogy. So I don't know if I want to jump into a new one. I heard it had some issues. I also heard it was really well done. So I got mixed feelings about it. I won't watch it in theaters if I'm going to watch it at all. I'll probably like end up renting. Haha. Well, I mean, yeah, you can rent, but no one. That's not what I mean. I'll get it from the library later if I really want to watch it. If I really give a shit. That sounds awful, but that's just how I feel about it. Okay. Freaking Schnee, man. Of course. He had to be the dumb one. I never used Colin Lightus before, but it just kind of works, you know? So here, yeah, there's no way to cover everyone. So I'll put Lelouch here because obviously Austin is a little weaker. C2 can tank some damage. So that's good. Oh, shoot, that was dumb. Well, we'll see. Maybe not. Maybe not. I got to make sure. Once they jump in, I got to cloak everyone instantly. Here we go. Once they show up here, anytime now, guys. Anytime. Almost there. Okay. What's the plan now, Shani? Who are you going to shoot at? Nobody. Get wrecked, buddy. No targets. Piece of crap. And Lido came in the wrong neighborhood. He's about to get instantly killed by Toto there. 8 targets. What the... Attacking Toto is literally suicide in this game. It makes him stronger. You have to be a moron to attack him. Goodbye, Lido. I won't miss you. Even though I like your character, but goodbye, buddy. Showy mother. Slow mother. Yeah, see, Schnee has to come over here now. Leave his freaking ivory tower, come over here. Stop being a little cheeky coward. Toto, do your thing, buddy. Thank you. Goodbye, Schnee. It was nice knowing you. And just like that, we're done. Yep, Toto killed both bosses because he is the GOAT. It's going well. This has been a good stream. I got the characters I wanted, so I can't complain too much. All right, next challenge is, what's this one? Is it also Black Knights? Is it just Black Knights all around? Let's see. Let me just see. Is it just Black Knights? No, this one's different because the W0 wasn't listed. Is it Japanese? No, Lucia's there, so it's not that. What is this, like the original Black Knights? What is the difference between this and the last one? I'm not sure, like, what is this one? Because I don't see... 1 second. Yeah, I know what the difference is. Well, this team is pretty good anyways. This seems deceptively easy. Something must be up. But I'll still play it pretty conservatively, just in case. And just for the lulz, I guess I'll put in New Year's C2. Because why not, I guess. And I'll give her a... the Gawain. Where's the Gawain? There she blows. And let's switch that weapon. Look at that. I got Nunnally, Alderin, Lelouch, and Akito. I'm missing somebody. Looking through the summon flexes. I forgot. Let's see. Nunnally, Lelouch, Cornelia, Alder, and Akito. That's what I basically wanted anyway, so it worked out well. Technically, that Cornelia is really R2, but yeah, it's part of Lost Zero arc. That's true. Okay, let's move it on. Oh, the boss is coming from there, or it could be float units. We'll see. Okay, Toto. Colin? Wait, where are they coming from? They're coming from everywhere. Okay, I'll put her here then. And then C2 will cover this the causeway. She can't. Oh, she can't anything in sides though. That was bad. I'll have to fix it later. Yeah, Toto loves this stage because the passive damage just makes him stronger. It's so funny. See how he just keeps. That's how long guys until you lose your until you get pissed off and. It's so obnoxious, but his effect activates every time. So you know. It just keeps happening every time. It's so obnoxious. I mean, they have to do it that way, but it's just, wow. You guys annoyed yet? I'm a little annoyed. That passive damage is not helping. I know, isn't it crazy? It's every time he takes damage, his effect activates. So it never ends. He just keeps going and going and going and going. You never want to passively damage Toto. That's a suicide. Well, it is suicide. He'll also just keep spamming his skill, his knife room skill. It's so dumb. Oh, now you get challenged, Toto. Oh, this is bad, dude. Zangetsu, such a cool nightmare frame. So badass. And deals a fudge ton of damage. Look at that. Instant kill. Man, the Mark Alice. Broken ass nightmare frame. What were they thinking? Just no end, man. No end. Yeah, Toto's so busted. Are you ever going to debunk videos on Akito and R2 hate? Just for the record, I don't think he hates Akito. Did he praise the series? The video was so funny because it was called Everything I Hate About, or like why I hate Akito or something of that nature, but it was all positive. So people were very confused about the title and the video. The answer is yes, I do want to cover those. I also want to cover Shinta's reviews on Code Geass because I really did not like those videos. And I was very disappointed because when I was originally started watching and he was saying how he spent 5 years thinking about this. And I immediately got flashbacks of DX who said, it took me 3 years or something. And I finally figured out why I hate this show. And it's hilarious to me that people spend so much time working on these breakdowns of why Code Geass is like the worst anime of all time. And that's fine. But it's ridiculous how off base people get with their videos, because there are problems with Code Geass. I wouldn't even deny that. But it's crazy the levels they go to talk about the series. And with Shinta's reviews, it's about 12 hours of Code Geass hate. Some of it is just I agree with. Some of it is just all over the place, and there's a lot of bad takes and just wrong and misinformation too, which is frustrating. I mean, if we disagree with the series as a whole, I don't care. But for God's sakes, at least don't misrepresent what happened. I mean, holy crap. There was some takes he had in that video that like hurt me in ways I can't describe. Like, it's just, really? That's what you think? Where did you come up with that explanation? I'll be debunking one of his theories in my Yuffie video because I did research on it the best I could. I couldn't find anything to back up that claim. And I've never heard anyone discuss that theory except for a niche conversation on subreddit that happened years ago. So I don't know where he came up with that. And also, I couldn't even find it on Wikipedia. I don't know where. DX was more literal in his hate on the series, but at least it was a formal video that was easy to follow. With Shinta's, I can't even follow half of the stuff he's talking about. Not because I don't understand English, but because I just don't know where you're going with this, my dude. He takes forever to get to the point. And when you get to the point, you don't even know if you got to it or not, because it's just, wait, that was what you were trying to get to? That was everything? That was the plan? It's, oh my goodness. Wow. What claims did he make? Well, first of all, it's a 12-hour video, so we'd be here all day. If you want a couple examples of things that were dumb, all right, I'll go through a couple if you really want to know. So he said, oh wait, that's the wrong nightmare frame. Okay, he said that in the Lelouch of the Resurrection, Lelouch doesn't love C2 at all. And his proof, or one of his proofs, is that in the entire film, when Lelouch is in his zombie state, Lelouch only goes near Colin and tries to run away from C2. In fact, all he does is run away from C2 in the entire film when he's in his, mindless state. Because in his opinion, people who love someone else, they'll spiritually connect to them even if they lose their memories. There's some truth to that, but the reason why that take is bad is because for 90% of the time, Lelouch does not run away from C2. He only runs away when he gets freaked out by the outside environment. He's not running away from C2 specifically. He's just running away from the situation. He squeezed that what's it called? That bread, and it freaked him out because it reminded him of, I guess, C's world. But most of the time, he's traveling with C2 with absolutely no problems. He referenced Shinta, the part where Lelouch goes up to Colin to pat her head, but he completely forgets the part where when Colin looks at him in the elevator, he freaks out. So, no, there's no consistency. There's no consistency there about if Lelouch was running away from one person or the other. It was just like he made up, because I'm not going to make assumptions, but it seems like he's a Colin shipper, and because C2 ends up with Lelouch and not Colin, he's very angry about this because he spends a lot of the video discussing how those two were apparently in love with each other. He literally spends a lot of time on that. It's a little frustrating at times because it just appears to be copium half the time. But whatever. So that's just one example, by the way. There's a ton of others that he made that just were ridiculous. Like, are you serious right now? What are you talking about? Here's another one. Another easy thing. He said that Mao doesn't appear in anything outside of the original anime. And I'm just thinking, for real? In the... what's it called? He's in the Lord of the Rings, sorry. It's LTR, that's why I said that. The Lelouch Rebellion manga. He's in Oz of the Reflection. He is in this game, technically. And he's in RE Code. Mao is referenced all the time. He said he's not referenced anywhere outside of the anime. I'm not making this up, okay? These are things he claimed are facts that you can literally verify are not true. That's why I can't believe it. DX, he got some stuff wrong, but mostly was correct. He just, his opinions of the situations were bad. This guy literally framed everything. He framed so many things incorrectly and then came to conclusions based on those that were not true. He also said that the visual novels are canon. Or, I'm sorry, not the visual novels. I was getting confused. The novels they made for Geass. He said they're canon. They're not canon. We know this, okay? You can just they're not canon to the story. And it just he claimed, oh, isn't this another one too I really love? He said that Colin realized at the end of the anime that when she realized, sorry, I said realized twice. I'll try again. He said that when Colin realized that Lelouch and Zaku were doing this thing, she thought she was a failure and not recognizing it herself, that Lelouch and Zaku were working together. And this whole time, she would have done something else had she known. Like, even though no one was supposed to know, that was the point of Zero Requiem. Like, everyone was fooled. That's the point. It doesn't make Colin look like a failure at all. It's fine. Everything went according to plan. I don't know why you would even think that. It's the strangest take. And like it just keeps going. Like you watch the video and you're just like, wait, what the hell are we talking about? And it keeps another thing too I hate about the video. And if I was to go over it, I would do one specific change to it. I would grab the footage from YouTube and I would edit it to remove all the times he plays this clip from a TV show, a Japanese show, that I just don't care. It's so what's the word? The pacing of the video is ruined by it. I give all those dumb clips of him playing of some Japanese show that apparently is better than Geass. I don't even care. He just keeps playing all the time because he thinks it's funny. You know what? I'm not going to pursue anything. He just plays it because of reasons. I don't know. The point is there's just so many takes like that where I just don't know how you came to this conclusion. I don't know who told you this, where this is coming from. But that's the video in a nutshell. And I'm disappointed. Only one guy like debunked like the majority of it, and we butt heads in the past, so I've not always been his biggest fan. But in this context, I was completely on his side because, I mean, those were such L takes, all of them. Or not, most were L takes. Another problem too with the video is that he kept saying CC and not C2. And the reason why he does that is because he generally hates that character. He thinks that she's pointless. She's if you remove her, the story doesn't change at all. I mean, legit takes on why the series is bad. Because CC, according to him, she's pointless to the story at all. And doesn't help at all, and she shouldn't be there. Again, I wish I was making this up, but I'm not. Oh, crap. This is again why I have this theory that he's just angry that Lelouch didn't end up with Colin, because I just don't know how you come up with it. Like, how else can you be so angry at C2 and like just praise the hell out of Colin all the time and explain how in reality it was supposed to be Lelouch and Colin and they forced C2 on people? And another thing too is like, apparently, I don't know if you guys can hear all the noise, but apparently like the fans of the series wanted Colin and Lelouch, not C2 and Lelouch. And all I gotta say is, have you been on any subreddits for Geass in the last like 5 to 10 years? It's literally all Lelouch and C2. It has always been all Lelouch and C2. You can argue maybe they responded to the fans with the meta stuff, but to be like the fans wanted Colin and Lelouch, I mean, dude, that's just delusional. I'm okay with him being with her or with him being with Shirley, but let's face facts, man. That's not at all like that's not a common opinion by the fan base. In fact, I'd argue that Colin is the lowest of everyone who could be with him. It's always C2, Shirley, and Colin. People just are not a fan of that ship at all. Relatively speaking, of course. That's why I find him to say that with such authority to be ridiculous to me. How would you even know that, buddy? How do you even know that? And like literally, it just keeps going. What was another thing he said that was funny? Oh, it's another one too. So he's another thing he's really salty about, and I've never thought of this because I don't think it's even remotely a problem. But this is another L take. So apparently, Suzaku becoming Zero is a bad thing because apparently, as Zero, oh, we'll get to that. We'll get to that. I'll go to that one too. But when it comes to what was I talking about? Damn, I lost train of thought. It was yeah, Suzaku becoming Zero. He said that like Suzaku is a tyrant and he'll kill anyone who like goes against peace and order and stuff if he's in charge in Zero. You don't want someone like that running the world. Basically, Lelouch was a good guy, did nothing wrong. Suzaku's gonna be an evil tyrant or something. And I'm thinking, what in God's name are you talking about? You like, what do you mean he's gonna be a tyrant? You mean because every time there's resistance forces, he fights to stop them, even though he tries to resolve the conflict without violence, but then results, then he goes into violence if things get too crazy, which does happen quite often. It's such a strange take because Suzaku doesn't normally like, he can be very aggressive at times, but he doesn't. I just don't know where he came up with that because I don't recall thinking in Zero Requiem that, oh god, Zaku's in charge now, but we're all screwed, right? I don't even know what the hell. It's again, it's at least with DX, you kind of get where he's coming from, even though I think they're bad takes. I don't even know where this is coming from. The strangest thing, Zaku is a tyrant and he's gonna rule the world under fear or something. And he's gonna kill those who like resist peace or something. I don't know. It is super weird. For Yuffie, this one's great, okay? And this will be in the video because I've been thinking about it for a while and I still don't know where he came up with this. But here's the theory he had, okay? He claims that V2 hacked Lelouch's code on Kamina Island. And then by doing the hacking of the code, I'm sorry, the Geass. I keep saying code because of, computer science. But he hacked his Geass. And so when Lelouch encounters Yuffie in the G1 base, V2 controls it and makes it go out of control, rather. So Lelouch says the command and forces Yuffie to kill everybody. The problem with this is, like, well, there's a lot. I mean, for starters, not confirmed anywhere in the story by anyone or anything. He claims it's paratext, which means stuff outside the anime. I looked at different things. I don't know what he's talking about. Anyways, because he thinks this, he believes that C2's role is pointless because everything was orchestrated by the Geass order, and that they wanted to get rid of Lelouch, so they hacked his Geass and made him control Yuffie to kill the Japanese people. And so everything C2 did was pointless, essentially. Is this confirmed? No, not even remotely. No one talks about it in the story. No character ever confirmed this. V2 doesn't tell Lelouch this. Charles didn't tell Lelouch this either during the Zero Requiem. I mean, the Ragnarok connection. He could have blamed V2 for everything. Didn't say a damn thing. I have no idea where you would have thought about this. His one main argument is he claims that when Lelouch loses control of the Geass power, apparently that means of how it occurred is not common, as if this is a common thing in general, right? But apparently him, C2 falling to the ground, Lelouch's eye acting up, that's not common to Geass becoming uncontrollable. I'm not sure what he references to prove this, but that's why he thinks it was hacked as opposed to a natural thing that happened over time. Which again, I don't know how you would know that, but okay. He says it with such authority, but where's the authority coming from? You gotta he mentions paratext, yet doesn't cite the paratext. So that means nothing to me. It's a crazy theory that has almost no basis towards it. To quote the Turian counselor from Mass Effect, yes, the V2 hack theory. We dismissed those claims a long time ago. Only unlike him, I actually have legitimate reasons to dismiss said claims. But I just love that. Yes, Reapers. But jokes aside, though, I've never heard that theory before, and I have no idea where he came up with that one. That hurt my head. I had to really think about that for a while. Exactly. This is my point that I make in the video. If he hacked his Geass, he could have made him do other stuff before. I mean, afterwards, especially protecting the order. Yet it never came up again. You can't just say, well, this was a thing, but you can't tell me any other times it was used. That's a problem too. Exactly. When was it used outside of that? Oh, that's right. It wasn't. So let's not do this. Okay. Let's just go with the idea that it just simply ran out of he lost control of it. That's a problem. Does the story ever tell us? I mean, show us any other time where this happens? The answer to that question is a resounding no. So no, this is not a thing. Here's another one that he said. More fun takes, right? He claimed that C2 is asexual and therefore wouldn't want to be with anyone anyways. Why would they want C2's code if they can just hack it? Well, I don't know if they can hack codes. Apparently, it's just Geass in this theory. But yes, would it also include codes as well? I don't know. But anyways, back to the other one, the other theory. He claims that C2 is asexual, and his proof of this is a audio drama, which I went through recently because I don't recall her ever saying this. And she's not asexual. She simply talked about her relationship with Lelouch in a more business-like way. I don't recall her ever saying, I don't want to be with anybody. That has never, ever been something in the stories ever confirmed. Again, he took a bad faith interpretation of something. I don't know. I don't know where you came up with that one. That's also, again, like, this is one of those cases where you're like, where did you even, why and where did you think of this? I don't know. Because I know she's not. She's clearly not asexual. Even the anime itself proved this because Colin asked C2, "Do you love Lelouch?" And C2 wasn't like, "No, Colin, I don't love anyone. I'm like Lloyd. I'm a sociopath, whatever." No, she said she wasn't sure, but clearly was. Okay, I mean, again, this is why I think this is a salty shipper and not someone who actually wanted to do a legit breakdown of the series, or who could have done a better breakdown and not go to these strange places. Because he mentioned certain points that what's the word, that I think are valid, right? But then he goes into weird directions. That's the whole review in a nutshell. It starts off really good with certain areas, and then he decided to talk about things that are not, don't make any sense to me. Like, again, where did you come up with this? I'm curious. What are you talking about, buddy? I never heard these things before. He also like discussed the creators of Code Geass, like their comments and stuff. And again, I mean, what Goro did for the series and his constant changing on things, I guess you can talk about it. I don't know like what the value is there. I guess you could bring it up. There's nothing inherently wrong with it. I just don't know like why it's just very strange direction with the conversation. There's just a ton of stuff like that in there where I don't know where we're going with this. Like, where are we? Like, where we're going? I want to get out of the car. That's my thoughts during the entire review. I want to get out of the car. I'm trying to another fun take he had that also kind of triggered me a little bit. I believe, not mistaken, he claimed that the Gurren special from Resurrection is weaker than the Gurren's 68 elements because she had to use a drill to destroy Bitol's I forgot the nightmare frame, but it's the frame code, the Mongalon Do or something, whatever it's called. So he claims that because she used a drill to destroy it and didn't use the radiant wave surge or blast, it was a downgrade from the original. And you know what? I kind of believed this point when I first watched it, because thinking, you know, that's a fair point. Why would you use a drill instead of the radiant wave surge or blast? Or maybe there are no radiant wave surge or blast, right? These are fair points. But then I watched the film and immediately figured out what was going on and wasn't really trying to overthink it. It's really not that complicated. Number one, it did have radiant wave surge or blasts. You know what the problem is? It didn't work on the armor. Do you want to know why? Because the armor resisted hit. Bito kept telling Colin in the entire fight, "You'll never break through the armor." That's why she used a drill, because she couldn't get through it any other way. The story made it very clear that the armor was impenetrable. That's why she had to use an unconventional mean to get rid of it, aka the drill. She tried to use the Radiant Wave Surge or Blast. You can see it several times once she releases the Gurren type special, but it wasn't working. That's what happened. I can't believe it took me like 5 seconds rewatching it to come to an answer, and this man spent years and was confused about, and then just went complete anal about it and saying, well, there's no sakuradite, and I do agree the sakuradite mind stuff has to be addressed, because even in Rosa, there's some problems with that too, right? I'm not going to lie about that. But they just act like, no, it's a downgrade, because it had to use a drill to destroy a very specific armored nightmare frame that resisted everything else. I mean, you got to really think about that. It was a very niche situation. He also mentioned that Zaku's nightmare frame apparently was inefficient with energy use. I don't know. Maybe it was. I don't. Honestly, I can't comment one way or another, because I don't know enough about Mecha stuff to say if that was bad or good. I'd have to rewatch the episode, I suppose. The one thing about this guy is that he's a huge Mecha fan. He's watched a lot of Mecha anime, and he understands the mechanics of how these things are supposed to work. So I'm not saying I'm going to default him because, appeal to authority. But if he says something up about it, maybe there's something to that. Again, I'd have to look into it further about how the night frame works and why it was designed that way. The problem is, because he has so many L takes, I don't know if I can even trust him to give me even basic information, or give me, basic information that would be considered correct, or correct basic information, stuff like that. I don't know. I wouldn't trust it, because he's so been very inconsistent with his takes, or maybe consistently bad. I don't know. There's a lot of cool things it does too. I mean, do I like the Gurren say to A elements more? Sure. But to say that it's weaker or a downgrade, I think that's a really bad take. You can say, I don't like it, and that's a good take. That's fine. A lot of people didn't like it. But to be like that is just, okay. Whatever you say. And again, this is just what I remember from watching, because a lot of it was just like, what? What are you talking about? You know when you watch a video and you're waiting for the person to get to a point in a section that they labeled out, and they don't get to the point, then you're like, wait, what did you just say? You go through it back again. You're like, wait, what's the point you're making? That was my entire experience watching his video, because I kept thinking to myself, wait, what was the point of let me rewind this again. No, I'm still lost. What are you saying? Like the Geass order hack thing, I had to rewatch that section a couple of times just to make sure I understood what the hell he was saying, because it was just a rant. He mentioned one point, then he went off some another direction, then went back to the point, and it was a lot of tangents. He could have made these videos 30 minutes and it would have been much better. But because he went on this long rant, it just felt like it was just going nowhere half the time. You need to just get to the point, all right? I'm not an expert on YouTube, but I've been doing it long enough, and I know for a fact you got to get to the point. State it once if you can, and move on. If people don't understand what you said the first time, then rewrite the sentence so people would understand it. But if you're going to keep ranting for hour on end and we're not sure where you're going with the video, well, it's not a good video. It's not, the organization of it is hard to follow. And the recap was extremely asinine too. I forgot to mention the recap of that thing is just, I was like, what? Again, I just kind of just moved on, like, all right, whatever you say, buddy. Whatever you say. The smooth brain takes, because there were a lot of smooth brain takes in that video. But essentially, yes, this is in a nutshell. He just wanted to excuse hate and rant. That's it. There's almost no comments on the video too, despite it getting close to 3,000 views, which I'm not sure how it even got that many because there's none. I mean, there's none to talk about. But anyways, there's not many comments because I imagine no one knows where to even start. Like, what would you say is a comment? I agree with the take, or I don't. Now, there were some people who did. Sorry, my voice is cracking. There were some people who did comment and respond who, again, gave pretty interesting takes. A lot of it was disagreement, and it's just frustrating again because there's so many misinformation in that video. For God's sakes, you could definitely criticize the show. There's so many things to talk about. Why are you making stuff up? You know, you have things to work with, but you make stuff up. That's what's frustrating. Or if you're going to at least discuss a theory, then say it's a theory. Don't be like, this is actually what happened. You know, these are like actual facts. And DX was just as bad because, if not worse, because he claimed these are theories, but yet spoke about them with absolutes. For example, when he said that Mao simply gave up and didn't shoot at Lelouch and Shirley to get a shotgun, misses the point that Shirley scared him when she fired back, and therefore he went to get a shotgun so she would calm down a little bit and then kill her when he came out of the cable car. And also, C2 was literally outside of a gun, so if Mao did attempt to shoot Lelouch, she would have shot him. If you're going to say that Mao's a moron, it's not true, and you also have to mention that C2 was there the whole time. But if you don't discuss the context of these sequences and you just give a bad L take, well, you saw what happened. It was not good. There are many people who criticize the series, and I don't agree with their opinions, but at least I understand where they're coming from. There was one video where a guy talked about how after the whole SAS massacre, he wanted to stop watching Code Geass. And you know what? That's totally fair. I get it. I disagree, but I understand where he's coming from. Totally fine. There was another video I watched where... Actually, one thing I should note, though, I don't agree with his opinions, but when I do put him in the video, if you guys are, remember this, I'm not hating on him for having the opinion or him as a person. I just think I think it's a little unfair to go that route, but I understand. Versus, here's something that happened, which could have happened, but I'm going to say it did happen, and then base everything on that. So it's frustrating. I think you could definitely bring up stuff. I'm not saying my videos are good either. I know people criticize them for being bad takes, and that's totally fine. But I at least try to state these are opinions and not facts, although people don't like the fact that I went hard on Suzaku being stupid for Shirley. And I've seen some good counter arguments, and I'm rethinking my opinion on that because I can kind of understand why Suzaku thought Lelouch killed Shirley. Same time, though, I still don't like how that whole thing was handled. But it's not as bad as I originally thought. So I'll admit that at least, but I am still not convinced with the arguments given. And that also goes with turn 19 as well. It's not that I am going to... Oh, my camera's dead. 1 second. One last point, and I'll switch my camera. It's not that I don't... What's the word? It's not that I don't think turn 19 could have worked. It's just that I haven't seen anyone who's given an opinion to counter mine or point by point to counter mine. People instead just like to put headcanon and say, well, this is what happened or should have happened. And the problem is that's not actually what happened. So there's that. MC Store is really good, yeah. I'll need it. Very hard last stage. Oh, shit. Well, I mean, yes, but again, he only did that because Shirley was going to shoot him if he kept the pistol. Remember, Mao's not exactly... I think people misunderstand Mao's character, but he might be a little dumb at times and childish, but he's not like suicidal. He's not going to take a risk of potentially risking an open firefight with someone else, especially a person he can't read their mind. Remember how he said, I can't read Shirley's mind? My voice is probably hard to hear because I'm standing up, changing my camera's battery. But The point is, he said he couldn't read Shirley's mind, which means that what's the word? If he can't read her mind, that means he can't fight her properly. And he's basically on even playing field with anyone else. So what's actually the smart thing to do here? Have an open firefight with someone who you can't read their mind, or go back and get a better gun and kill both of them in one shot. I mean, I'll let you be the judge of that. And again, even if Mao did not go for the shotgun, C2 would have shot him anyways. He was dead no matter what happened. But if you don't pay attention to all the context, this is what happens. You get smooth brain takes that are terrible. And you're watching literally, and that Shinta's review is like an accumulation of set things. Yeah. Actually, you know what? I actually have to use the facility. I will be able to write to back. Let me just how do I just let's just go to here, but instead of stop showing the screen, I'm going to put on. I know you're seeing something else, and get rid of this or. Post it in there. Oh, come on. Really? Hold on. Not this again. You gotta be kidding me. I always had a problem with this stupid thing. If I don't change the batteries in time, sometimes it just won't pop up. Sometimes it does. If you're new to this stream, you haven't experienced this yet, but this is a common problem I have with this stupid camera. Sometimes it's like, yeah, I'm going to work today, but I won't work the second time when you switch batteries. Oh my God. Come on. 1 second. Let me switch to something else real quick. Go back to it. Maybe it's like stuck on something. No, it's not stuck on anything. Also, I thought you could just stop the camera and not the microphone. This is so frustrating. God. Ugh. How can you not find it? I've had this camera for years. It doesn't want to work sometimes. You gotta be kidding me. I have another camera. I don't want to bring it in, to be honest. I mean, I guess I will. Like, just 1 second. There we go. This is not what I want, but this is better than nothing, I guess. How do I bring it? Can't I bring this in? What the hell? No, not this. Just me. No, both. So I can't show my face, or why can't I bring this in here? This is weird. No, I want to. Wow. You used to be able to put in the avatar, my icon in, but it won't let me do that now. Why? That's super frustrating. So until I figure this out, you're not gonna see me. You'll see my face anyways. I'll just keep messing with this until it works. The thing about the Shinto reviews, by the way, just wanted to bring that up real quick. Because it's 12 hours long and full of so many takes where I'll probably end up like pausing every 20 seconds, first of all, it'd probably take me like 20 live streams of 8 hours a piece to cover it. I'm not even exaggerating. And then 2, I'd probably need help from other people to go in and go through it because there's so much information he's presenting. And I don't think I know half the stuff he's talking about because he references things I haven't seen yet or gone through. So I'm taking his word at it. So I would need basically lore experts to go through the thing with me to figure it out. It would be a very long live stream. With DXs, it'd probably take me 4 hours on 4 live streams of 8 hours a piece to go through it, which is a lot, but might be fun. With Shinta's reviews, it would take a very long time. Arguably, I don't know, it'd be the longest live stream series I think anyone's ever done. It'd be like 20. I think it'd be 20 live streams of just going through each part and breaking everything down piece by pathetic piece to discussing what is exactly wrong with everything he discussed in his video. Or videos, rather. Who knows if I actually do that or not. But I definitely want to go through DX's video. I think a 12-hour video is pretty overkill and prone to a lot of errors. Yeah, it is. And I think that's the thing. I want to do a video on Turn 19, which I'm surprised Ryan hasn't asked me about. And for a video like that, I want to make it like 3 hours, but because I can't talk about it in any less time. And unlike this video, it'd be very focused. And one of the reasons why I haven't finished the video is because the script isn't done. I'm trying to make sure the whole thing flows nicely. And then for the iceberg video, that's going to be about 5 hours long. But unlike Shinta's reviews, the iceberg video is going to be potentially 500 separate topics. So you could mess up one topic, but you're not going to mess up all 500 or so. So it's a little different. Well, this camera's not responding, so I'm just going to turn it off. Yay. As long as you can hear me, it's all that matters. Just freaking garbage. But to do a 12-hour rant about something like this, yeah, you kind of are doomed to start. And the impression I get is he's been sitting on this for so long that he probably hasn't thought about certain things in a while or fact-checked things, which happens a lot. It's also possible he didn't want to fact-check things because it might change his opinions. He'll have cognitive dissonance and wouldn't know how to handle it. Because one thing I've learned so far through doing YouTube, and even when I was doing blogging, if you don't understand something about a show and you want to go trash it, or really anything, you should at least try to understand it and go on like a subreddit and ask people questions. And if you don't like the answers, then don't make the video. I did this in context to Attack on Titan and Death Note and a couple other stuff too, where I tried to understand what exactly is happening in the story, so I don't get certain obvious things wrong. So if you disagree with me in the video, at least you can't say you don't know what you're talking about when I research the story and ask people who actually do know what they're talking about answers to my questions. I feel like with Shinta, if he just posts half of these issues on the subreddit, people would have responded and given answers, and he wouldn't have this problem at all. But he assumed he was correct and didn't even bother to do that. To quote that part from the Picard series, sheer effing hubris when you just assumed, because he makes a lot of assumptions in that video. Yeah, exactly. Most of the time, you can catch errors when you reread the script, and it's hard to believe they did it considering how long it ended up being, how much bad information was in it. Yeah, he spent 5 years on it, but when you're working on the same thing by yourself for a long time, what often happens is you don't even realize that there's problems with it. That's why you have other people looking at it, or you test your theories out with other people before you present them. You don't want to just go out there and assume you know that you have the answers, because you probably don't. That's actually why I posted my Yuffie theory on the subreddit very recently about how I think maybe the Geass command made her seem racist. But people gave me some counter arguments, which I like. I'll present both of those in the video. I just don't know why he didn't go on the subreddit and ask people questions about Code Geass and his issues with it. There are some people on there who give really base takes. I know people say the subreddit is just a place for horny posts, and don't get me wrong, it definitely is. But if you get past the horny stuff, there's people who actually know the series really well, and they will give you actual answers to your questions if you really want them or not. But if you hate the series and you don't care and you assume that you're right, you're not going to bother engaging with the actual fans of the show who maybe haven't gone through every nook and cranny you have, but they might have a perspective you hadn't thought about, because sometimes you overlook things, even basic stuff, as I mentioned with the Colin situation and stuff like that. Even the resident haters on that subreddit have some Kino takes now and then. Yeah, me too. I'll occasionally I'll find some post about something and I'll save it for later. Come like, oh, that's interesting. I hadn't thought of that. Because again, you will find some good things. People don't like the horny, and I get it, but you can't just, yeah. It's just super frustrating, because he could have found half the answers to this stuff if he just he just asked questions about it, and if he also just made the script more focused on the main points he wanted to bring up, and not talk about things like the voice acting. Who cares at the end of the day? Is the dub worse than the sub? Sure. What's your point? Are you saying like the acting in certain scenes weren't good enough? Fine. Why are we even going this level? This is a problem all anime share. Like, why are we even discussing this? Can we stay on target, please? For like 5 freaking minutes and just don't even go there. Go somewhere else, man. You want to talk about the fan service and you don't like it? Fine. But again, that's a thing that a lot of stories share. And I'm not saying it's good or bad in this context. I'm just saying if you don't like it, you can't say Code Geass is bad for having it. Just like how DX was like, Code Geass, and this was a real quote he said, it seems like they made the characters high school age so they could put them in high school. And I was thinking, well, yes, that's called a setting. Ding, 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 you figured it out. Congratulations. You understand what settings are in stories. Yes, they made them high school age to put them in high school. Brilliant. You're so smart, man. Fantastic. I mean, yes, obviously. What you meant to say was, I hate high school stories, or I don't like high school ecchi like stories. And you know what? You do you, man. You do you. That's totally fine. And if you don't like that, you don't have to watch the show. But don't act like Code Geass specifically is a problem because they made people high school age to put them in high school. I'm not kidding. This is literally a thing he said. And people, and that's why I was pissed off in that video, because I kept saying, why do Geass fans respect this video? He doesn't respect you. I know he says, listen, guys, all right? And this shit too, right? This shit drives me crazy. So many YouTubers do this, and it drives me nuts when they go, listen, it's just my opinion, okay? If you like the show, that's great. I don't hate you for it, all right? Nothing is objectively bad or good, all right? I just personally don't like it. But you can like whatever you like. And I'm thinking, yes, no shit. Why are you telling me this? Oh, that's right. You're telling me this because you're going to say some pretty messed up stuff about this series, and you're going to make me feel like an idiot for watching it. But you want to cover your ass and say, well, before I go do that, just understand that I'm not specifically hating on you, and you're not a bad person for liking the series. Why waste the breath and time to describe something that is seemingly obvious and pointless to bring up? We all like things we like, and liking things you like is not a bad thing. I'm glad you're here to tell us this stuff. I just don't know why you would do this, man. I never, in my videos, or try not to ever take that. I only did it once because I knew people were going to get very angry with it. And the funny part was, even after making that disclaimer, people still made assumptions about my opinions. So I came to the conclusion that no matter what I do, I'm not even going to state that because it's freaking obvious. Okay? You can like whatever you want. I didn't like it. I'm going to describe why I didn't like it. If you take that personally, that's on you. That's not on me. That's a you problem. So I just stopped worrying about it. But everyone, YouTube always does that when they discuss why they hate something. Please, we know, okay? Stop with this nonsense. It's like you're trying to baby people like about it. You can... And then, of course, with DX's video, the irony was, even though he said you're not a bad person if you like it, he still discussed things about the show that were pretty much judging you if you liked it. For example, he mentioned how Geass isn't really a story about politics or mecha anime. He said that it's really just fancy fights and edgy characters and stuff. And so he made assumptions about why people like the series. So, and if those assumptions are negative, then what are you really saying about your audience? That's why the video was very misleading, because he ended up backpedaling on his own premise. It was basically it was just a way to cover his ass so he could go off and say why the show is complete shit, which is totally fine, right? You can hate that, but come on, dude, really? Just be freaking honest. You don't like the show, and you're going to say why you don't like it, and you probably think I'm an idiot for liking it, even though you say, I got lots of friends who like it, and I hate that argument too, because that goes into a weird category or a place where you're saying, I have friends of XXX or subsection here, therefore, it's fine or cool, or very strange arguments. No, I agree. Look, it's understandable, okay? Because people don't want to offend anyone else. And so they also don't want to invalidate your opinions. So I understand that. But you just have to realize that you're going to offend someone no matter what you do when you make a video discussing why you hate something, because someone obviously likes it, whoever that person is, and you have to accept that. That's why I don't particularly like those disclaimers, because they don't really mean anything at the end of the day. That's why it's so it can be a tad bit frustrating to listen to that stuff. I'm not sure if Shint even had that disclaimer, because I went over stuff. Well, some of it I couldn't go through all of it; it was just too damn long. But I don't even recall if he ever said it's just my opinion, and you can still like Geass if you. I don't know. I just don't remember if he gave a disclaimer. If he didn't, I respect that because at least he did that. He did one right thing, I suppose. Yeah, Code Geass is one of those animes where people have such disdain for it. They have to make these like 10-hour discussions on it and things like that, and just going through why it's bad. It's really funny. It's such a polarizing show for the funniest reasons, I feel like. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm going to do a long video too discussing my problems with the series, so I'm a bit of a hypocrite there. But at least I'm doing it from a place of passion and enjoyment of the series, not of hatred towards it, and wishing for something better. But again, not because I hated everything about it. It's basically a case of this show was really great, but I don't like that they went in certain directions. It could have been better, which is a much different take than saying it's pure garbage. Come on, Toto. You can do it, please. Oh, damn it. Hold on. Oh, thank God. Okay. Yeah, that DX stream hurt my brain. That's why I haven't done it in so long. I mean, that was almost a year ago when I went through his video, and I just had to take a break from just doing that type of stuff because the mindset you got to be in to go through those type of statements is, well, put it simply, it's exhausting because you're trying to interpret the ideas of a madman, and well, good luck with that, I suppose. And trying to sift through what is a good and a bad take in an otherwise seemingly harmless video. I say seemingly because it damaged the whole Code Geass discourse. Thankfully, people have moved on from his takes, but there was a time where I kept seeing the same damn post about Mao being dumb that was consistently discussed and things of that nature. It was super frustrating. Did Geo post the team in the Discord server? We got a new arena mode map? Oh, wait, this must be like a B tier or something. I don't recall getting. I don't recall getting a new map. Okay, I think I'm better. I was just talking too much, so my voice got a little hoarse there. Okay, I'll take a little break from talking, then just keep playing this, going through this. I don't think I'll get through all of it though, because it's very long. Take care, dude. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. I still gotta put the global version, man. I haven't done that yet. Let's put that at 2x speed. Oh shit. Toto. Do your thing, buddy. Damn it. Damn it. So much for that plan. Okay, what if I take out Lelouch and I put instead Halloween and he'll protect the MC? Yes, that's what I'll do. Assuming there's no decloakers. Decloakers suck. Yeah, Nully does cost a ton. That's kind of annoying. But expected, I suppose. So what I'll do is I'll put him out here. The tail goes back and forth. It's funny. Also kind of obnoxious, but still funny. Okay. Okay, put Toto there. Keep hitting C2. It's a base. It's a waste of your time. Let's see how base. No, it's a waste of your time. You know, I'm playing this so poorly. I should have a second cost increaser in there. I don't know why I have Colin. She's not doing anything for this team. That was really stupid. As much as I think she's a good pilot, it doesn't make sense. We need cost, and she's not providing that, so best to not use her. And Akito is S tier. I gotta try him. I gotta rank him up a little bit and see what I can do with him. Just wish I had another frame that can properly utilize his skills, but that's a minor complaint. Yeah, still got global stuff to do, so I'll do a couple of these levels and then I'll go to global because it's already getting kind of late. The stream already took long enough, understandably, of course, but I can't be doing this forever. I do got other stuff to do today. I'm sure you guys as well, so won't take up too much more of your time getting through this. I really just want to showcase Nellie's abilities. That's the main reason why I'm even doing this in the first place, just to see what she can do, that sort of thing. Hyakuto. That wasn't the best activation I've ever done, but it's okay. Damn. Shit. Almost there. I just got to get one more round of this and should be fine to start spamming Nunnally, but I just got to wait one more. Keep hitting Toto. It's a really bad strategy, my friends. Why was the MC decloaked? What the hell? Why did that happen? Well, that was stupid. And why was he decloaked? What the hell? Lucia's not decloaked. Is that a glitch? Shit, we're gonna lose another one. Maybe not. Let's see. No, we're okay. We're okay. Okay. Almost there, and then one more. We could start. Oh, damn it! Oh, Corey is so dead. We ran out of cost. Son of a bitch. I didn't have enough cost. That's why. All right, I got to take out Colin. I'll use a different cost increaser. Let's see. Honestly, maybe going back to the basics. So that should be fine. Okay. Let's try that. I need 50 every time. Anything less is not acceptable or unacceptable. Okie doke. Okay, that's not too bad. I can even maybe just have this go first and then. There's the global stun. Freaking awesome. Very handy. Okay, one boss down. So far, so good. Oh, 2x. My bad. I'm waiting for the boss to get over here before I start spamming. I'll keep stalling as long as I have to. Almost there. Almost there. Where's the boss? Oh, okay. She's not. Pause. Pause. Almost. All right, we'll start right here. It's kind of a waste, but I just want to get the son of a gun. Just gonna attack Cornelia any moment now, and I can't. Oh, I should have. Well, whatever. I'll get another shot at it in just a moment here, and there we go. Yeah, I should be able to hit her several times. And one more for the defense boost. Yeah, here she comes. Damn it! No, he didn't. He made a video on Resurrection. No, he didn't. When did he do that? I don't recall that. He only did the first 2 seasons and in Akito. When he taught Resurrection, dude, you got to source that. I don't remember that ever happening. All right, I got to put C2 here because unfortunately, I can't defend against her fast enough. So, oh well. And Ryan, if you could provide a source to this, I'm pretty sure DX stopped talking about Geass after Akito. Why would he talk about Resurrection? This seems like doesn't seem real to me. But I mean, if you have a source for it, you can't post links in here. But if you can just write the name of the video and I'll look it up later. I'm pretty sure that's not a thing. But again, I'll trust but verify that actually happened. You know, I might be able to actually, well, one thing at a time, right? I might be able to get the boss actually when she gets over here. We'll see. That was a pretty good time right there. And one more. Here we go. Got her. I caught her. Nice. Where do you think you're going? Very nice. She's almost done. I should be able to get her in the second round. Yeah, I should be able to. Just gotta. There we go. I got her. That was nice. Man, Nellie's really good. Toto, why are you standing there? Buddy, what are you doing? Was he stunned or something? That was weird. He just stood there. Like, dude, get in the game, buddy. And I can start spamming Nelly because I have enough cost. There goes that boss. She's so broken. Wait. Just imagine DX made a video. Oh, shoot. I thought you said he did make a video. All right, man, I apologize. I misread your comment. Okay, never mind. I was about to say, like, why would he make a video on it? He seems pretty done with it. Just imagine. I mean, I thought he said he wished the show well, though, in his future endeavors, like with the films. I don't know. I could be wrong. I thought he said he actually was hoping it would do better. All right. We're almost there to level 3. Believe it or not, I've been stuck on level 3 for a while now, so. Yeah, Nellie's broken. 100%. I'm a believer of it now. She's just ridiculous. Stun locking and just endless shooting. It's ridiculous to me how broken she is. Okay, so this next level is really hard. I can't even describe how painful this next one is. And I don't even have a strategy to beat it, a good one. So I'm just going to try my best here to... I don't even know.
So I'll put together the pieces I know work on this mission and then kind of go backwards there. So you want a cost increaser. I generally defer to Shirley. Then I need to have excuse me. Nelly will be involved, but before we do that, I need to have a couple of these pieces involved. So the best ones to use are, I need the decloaker because enemies are cloaked in this, which is pure and other bull crap. We'll get for the there's a nightmare frame. I think it's I gotta find it first of all. Yep, here it is. Okay, then I'm gonna need one for the other side to cover. And the best one to use, I think, is Toto because she negates effects. So I guess I'll go with Toto. Where are you? Huh? Aw. Did I put any, like, just things on here? Oh, is she special? She might be a special type. Like, where's Toto? There she is. Okay. Toto to negate all the extra effects on the other end because the stunning in this is just, well, it's bullshit. To put it lightly, it's garbage. Okay, so that's done. Now we'll put in Nunnally in there. She'll be the main attacker. I'll put her in the middle of everyone, so she'll just hit everything, which is what you want. And then substitute C2. This is kind of like the previous team. I shouldn't have just deleted it, but I thought I might have to rethink some stuff. So, but now I'm looking at it, I think it's almost the same exact team. Then there's another part where you have to deal with. So there's the left, the right, the up and down sections. All right, I need another. Man, this will not be a very cost-efficient team, which is ironic because the Nelly is worthless. But maybe it'll make it. Maybe I'll make this work somehow. So. Okay, she can resist. She can resist the annoying effects, so that solves that problem. Let's see. I need another defensive blocker. Someone. Lucia's not ready. Cloak unit should help a little bit. Give them the Shinkiro. We need more cost increasers though. There's not enough cost to go around with what I have. So I'll put in Odysseus. Can't get that cost down. There we go. And one more cost increaser. Probably Jerry. I don't think anyone else is really. I guess Colin's fine. Whatever. So if that's the case, then just give it to Colin. And so I have almost every area covered, looks like. I think I'll just put in like a random. I think I'll just put in Lelouch in there as another way to deal with problems. MC is okay too because he lowers the cost and he heals. No, I can keep everyone alive though. That actually might be really important. So I'll put her in there. And I'll give her the Shinkiro. I mean, the Shenhu. I mean, the Tristan. I mean, the Nightmare Frame. All right, let's see how this goes. This is the first attempt in a while doing this, so we'll see. After this, I'll go to the global side. I just wanted to try this at least once. So here's the crap behind this mission. I mean, this map. When you blow it up, everyone gets stunned. I think Nellium got stunned too. Yeah, she got stunned. Fun stuff, of course. And if I destroy it, she'll get stunned again. No, she's okay. Yeah, I still don't fully understand the mechanics of how this works, to be honest. But Nellium's doing a good job handling most of the problems, which is what I thought she would do. So far, so good. Now, I think I'll put C2 here because of her stunning ability. And maybe I'll put... They're still not dead? Wow. That's crazy. They're still not dead. Wow. That's absolutely insane. They are still not dead. I threw my best shots at that. Well, I'm not going to be able to stop them in time. Holy fuck. Yeah. See how stupid this mission is? They stun lock you, and you can't do anything about it. I mean, I'm only halfway through this already, and I've already kind of fudged up. Wow, how sad is that? I can't even hit that target over there because... Oh my god. For real? All right, well, that didn't work. Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to go further with this in this particular stream. I'll cover this later. Let's go to the global side. Did I do my level up stuff before I move on? No, I'm not even close. Okay. So I'll just do... Okay, here we go. Okay, done with that. I'll go to the store real quick. I'm still not sure what to buy in this store. I guess I can buy this. I don't know. I don't really need any of the stuff here. Okay, and then for this, I just want to buy... Did I get all these right? I did not. Okay. Okay. All right. All right, I set my team up already? Okay. Yep. Okay, cool. We're done. Look at that. Nothingness. How do you like that? Pure blackness. Because unfortunately, my camera is not working. I thought you could stop the cam. There you go.
My camera has been stopped. Okay, I'm going to turn off and go to the global side. Really well, but the problem is, I mean, my internet's working really well, but the problem is the fact that I keep having, how to put this, like the game keeps crashing on me on BlueStacks. You guys already know how this goes, so I expect lots of crashes during this stream because, you know, that's what we've known to expect from good old BlueStacks. When it boots up, I'll share my screen. So until then, you gotta look at this second anniversary celebration banner, which, by the way, I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty cool, and I like how they put Layla, Alderaan, Akito, Orvis, and Alderaan. I said already. Basically, all the extended stuff they put them like kind of together. Leto and Schnee are they not in here? Yeah, I don't see Leto and Schnee here. Interesting. I also don't see Benio and Saverty or her name is. I don't see her either. But they include all the MCs. That's funny. Okay. Lelouch or sorry, Lelouch of the Resurrection or Thrice Upon a Time. What was a better sequeling to the three films? I liked Resurrection more because I thought Thrice Behind a Time was just too much. That's just me, though. Me personally, I just don't. I don't really like it. I didn't really like Thrice Beyond Thrice a Time. I feel like there was too many elements that were just complete. There were so many elements in that film that really bothered me. I tried to get into it, but there was like weird plot points and a lot of things that just didn't make a whole lot of sense. You had to really suspend disbelief to accept that movie. It was not grounded in reality half the time, or at least towards the end. And the CGI used was sus, especially the part where you see Rey, the giant Rey, in the film End of Evangelion. She was terrifying. In this movie, it's just stupid, like laughably dumb. The CGI did not do her any favors. She looked absolutely ridiculous. The CGI in the film was a mixed bag. Sometimes it was okay. Other times it was terrible. So it just depends. See, hopefully the Night Frame boss battle then is done. You guys already completed. I don't want to have to carry this again. Me and Trot always do it every time, and it's so annoying. You guys have no idea how annoying it is that we have to keep carrying it every goddamn time. So for once, please, someone else do it. Let's see. How are we doing on here? Almost there. Almost there. I already did mine. I got a pretty good score on it. So, yeah, we're almost there. I'll leave it alone. How are people doing? Who's partaking? Alexei. Oh, very nice. Okay. Trot did well, too. I shouldn't be third highest. I did the bare minimum. That's how sad this is. This 10 mil is the bare minimum just to get everything. And there's people below me who haven't done that. Come on, guys. This person's 51. Come on, people. I don't get it. Like one of my the other guild, everyone is very enthusiastic about doing this. In this one, I have to basically pull teeth to get people to complete this, which is completely unnecessary. It shouldn't be like that, but it is. Okay. Oh, I should have summoned first. Yeah, that was a mistake. Mistake. Always summon first, just in case. That's why we go to this section.
Here we go. All right. Nothing. Yep. I knew it. And we'll do 10 here because we just finished the Nightframe boss battle event. So I'll get another 5 coming out down the pipeline. So, oh, good. Here we go. Next week on Sunday, I'll probably do I'll do one for the Akito. I mean, the Zaku banner, because obviously I want that, and Zaku is really good. So after that, I don't know when I'm gonna be streaming again because I don't want to do it in the global side till the first year anniversary. And Japanese, oh, you know what? It's possible that Zaku and Colin might be available at the same time. That'd be a really cool banner, actually, to go for Zaku and Colin. All right, there's nothing here. Okay. That might be really cool, actually. I'll do a thing for both, Zaku and Colin. All right. Hopefully it all lines up. Usually it doesn't, but if it did, that'd be great. Because they keep rushing these banners in this game. Like, it's crazy. Everything's a week now. Everything's a week. You can't catch your breath with this stuff. We have this event, and then we have Nice Zaku, and after that will be... I already forget. I did the banner, but I already forgot what it was. And the point is, we'll be at the New Year's, first year, like, faster than we probably should be. They're trying to catch up, and I understand that, but let people enjoy the game for crying out loud. Everything's just a rush job. It's good to have a little time to just for nothing, but I guess not. I guess not. I'm supposed to be doing something, but I don't know what. What was I going to do? Oh, right, Rivals. Actually, I shouldn't even do it like that. I'll just grab the level and see what we can do. I don't think I maxed out Revels. I'd be surprised if I did. I could have sworn I didn't get much to begin with, so. Nope, now I did. Piss off, dude. Okay, so I think that's the only one that I got rank 3 of that I can upgrade. I think everyone else is maxed out, except for Rivals, which I didn't bother going for in this event because I thought it'd be pointless. Anything else here that's interesting? Nah. Okay. Okay, so. Again, always with rarity. It should be level. Always should be level because then you can just sort through what has to be leveled up. I am frustrated. It's always like this. Okay. Still got plenty of them leveled up yet. Haven't maxed out most of the level 1s, which is funny. Because why would I be? Is everyone here? No, not right. No, I mean, Dorothea. That didn't take too long, did it? I told you the game was going to crash. Well, see, I told you guys. Always crashes. Why do you be crashing? At least the internet's good. So I'll take the pauses where I can. But, yep, it already crashed. I told you it was going to crash. It was only a matter of time.
Nope, still not working. All right. I thought I would try just for the hell of it. I might have to reset. I'd have to reset probably this whole thing to do it, and I'm not doing that, so. And of course, I don't remember what I was even doing before it crashed. Oh, training, that's right. At least they remembered. Good for it. Okay. I was trying to get Dorothy out of here, and it's even set in the filter text. This game crashes so much on this thing. You know, I hated generated code, but it never crashed. It had other problems, of course, but it never crashed on me. This game expected to crash several times during your playthroughs, or I should say during like the day of you're playing it. During the day, or damn it, expected to crash during basic gameplay or daily gameplay. There we go. 20 tries and I got it right. I think anyone knew, right? Everyone's trust is correct. Yeah, that's the right one. Okay. Yep, everyone's trust is good. Okay. Are we still in the R2 arc, or are we in R2 or Akito? Technically both. They're doing them alongside each other, which is weird because it's not actually how it happened chronologically. But yeah, they have R2 and Akito chronologically. I mean, together. So neither one's actually done. To answer your question. Oh my god. DMN, you guys are legends. Legends. Can you please stay? I can't even do a mission without you crashing. Oh my god. Yeah, I already discussed this before, but we haven't gotten the Vercingetorix or the Gratius. We also haven't gotten Layla for Geass power either, or the Alexander Liberté. That banner, or those banners, are going to be really good. I'm very excited about them. Decil, stop talking. It's your fault this game keeps crashing on me. I can't even get through. I can't even get through a mission without it crashing. Okay, let's see. I need bronze, and I just need bronze of this. My voice is cracking. Bronze and silver. Okay. Put your hand down. I'm so close to 50. Wait, 45? What? What did it say? Hold on, I want to check that. That was weird. That's not even remotely correct. Hold on. Why did I get it to ring? What was that? Okay.
I was like 45. That doesn't sound right. Yeah, I get 5 a second. I have a second thing now. Yay! Look at that progress. What is it? Okay. Let me go to the challenges real quick and just sim through those. Oh wait. Doesn't rest until tomorrow. God, I hate the stealth. It's the absolute worst, man. The absolute worst. Super painful. No fun at all. Missions. Everything is cloak. Everything explodes. It's just great. What more could you ask for? Well, certainly not that. Okay. I want to go to remodels or awakens, whatever. These are not machines. We are not your slaves. Okay, he needs a little bit of gold. He needs some gold. Gold, silver, bronze. I stopped using Detour a long time ago. I didn't even level up Dorothea. I thought it was a waste of time because the game don't care about her. I do, but the game don't, so it ain't worth it. I do use Colin quite a lot, yet I don't rank her up. That's weird. Or level her up. Yeah, I can't afford anything here. I think you actually could have gotten all the rivals because they gave a lot of the resources to you. So maybe you actually could have maxed them out, but I never went for it. So I'll never know. But I think you could have actually. Anything here that I need? Nope. They do arena mode? I don't think so. So someone said it was a new map. I don't recall there being it. Or someone was asking about like placements. I don't think there's a new map, is there? I'm pretty sure it's the same one. I don't want to having like day Vuja Day, but I'm pretty sure it's the same one we've had for a while now. Yeah, it's the same map. Okay. They're supposed to change every month, but the global version is for some reason behind this department. They will eventually release more, don't worry, and you'll hate those too. So if you think these are bad, oh my god, you've seen nothing yet. You don't even know. No, so little.
Euphemia 工場デッカのこと黒の騎士団かロイドさんロユーフまさか黒の騎士ナイトメお弁当作っユーフェニ黒の騎ユークロロスナイトメアユー黒の騎士黒の騎もちろんロイドさんアッシュフォード学園で確認した熱源反応にロイドさんは何まさかパイロットの訓練がこんな形で役に立つなんてね 朱雀君や学園の生徒だ。ユーフェミア工女でアッシュフォード学園で朱雀君やあなたが配属されるまでは私がテストパイロットをしていたの。だからパイロットとしての訓練を受けて
I was working here as a test pilot until you and Saka were assigned to the unit. That's why I'm undergoing pilot training. You mean this whole time she was a test pilot before with this, so she can use the land slot then because she was trained to do it. That's kind of cool. I didn't know that. That'd be cool to mention on the show, but you know.
騎士団から救出した生徒たちはアバロンに避難してもらったわ。少し不便をかけるけど、ナイトメアフレームが人の使うものである以上、実際に使用してみないとわからないことが多いの。
This is actually good advice, not just about nightmare frames, but really anything you're working on. That's a really good perspective to have in general. You got to interact with the thing you're creating. It helps understand what to do. That's true.
ユーフェミア工女殿下のことも、東京疎開が戦場になったことも、あまりに突然のことで。
Anyways, guys, that's going to do it for the stream. Happy second year anniversary to Lost Stories, for better or for worse. And also thanks to everyone who's been following this channel for almost the same amount of time. I think I started this when Lost Stories was still going on, but really early on in the game. So I do appreciate all the feedback and support. Assuming what's the word? Colin comes out basically this Sunday. I think it's a Sunday, right? Let me just check real quick here. Is it this Sunday? Yeah, if Colin is out this Sunday, and so is Suzaku will be, of course. If they're both out on Sunday, I'll have a joint stream to go through them. If it's only Suzaku, I'll still stream to go for him, but it won't be as exciting. So hopefully we will get the Gurren in the next banner, but we'll see. Anyway, guys, thanks as always for partaking in the stream, and guys, I'll see you in the next one. So take care, have a great week, and I don't know, content coming out whenever.